I mean, I'm not talking about Walmart, but there's this whole thing about Walmart shoppers, and like they get like this real bad rap, like, oh, it's the word. It's what George, yes,
Jared types,
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Too many Jared types. Well, now I'm beginning to understand.
It's not the shoppers; it's the store, the people working there.
I see a lot of jokes from the elitist artsy set about the Walmart shopper. I've never had a problem with the Walmart. Do Walmart shoppers, beat people up when they're kids?
If you go in there late at night, if you go in there late at night, you see people wearing their pajamas or no pants.
I mean, just with it being.
Oh, you're saying they're disrespectful?
Well, to Tim's.
No, they're just
in America.
Druggies.
How do you stand out
drunks?
there?
To Tim's point, like once you get into after hours, there's only so many places that are open, and
Yeah.
Walmart's one of those places.
I go in there to keep warm.
Well, they've got a new. This is from Wall Street Journal. The question is, can a 1,699 espresso machine help Walmart challenge Amazon? There's now a $1,700 espresso machine available at Walmart. They're trying. What if I told you about the K-shaped world? What have I been talking about for so long? Now it's Klarna, 4 easy payments.
That's right, Trumpla.
So it's this whole thing that's going on right now where there's this realization we have to appeal to really rich people because they're the only ones who have disposable income anymore.
So this is not the beautiful Drew Barrymore espresso machine for $75, right?
No, you can get
but
that.
You should go out and check out that one.
No, I'm not saying it's not a good one, but it's not this $1,700.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a big price difference there. My apologies. This is only Drew's. Yours is only $75.
I know, but it's still really good and accessible to so many more people.
It's
Tell you
inclusive.
something I've always known about Drew Barrymore. Always a person of the people. You're about the people. Am I right?
Absolutely. I love getting very close to people inside of their bubbles.
Yes. And we appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Alex Williams says it's a packed house both ways through downtown.
Yeah, a slow one indeed this afternoon, Eric. You're going to hit the brake pedal on 400 southbound approaching Sidney Marcus, and on 85 south right at the Georgia 400 merge, about 25 minutes from there just to get down to I-20. Not any better northbound. 75, 85 northbound's jammed in University Avenue up to Peachtree Pine Street. Then 85 northbound brake lights find you again from the split with Georgia 400 as you pass North Druid Hills Road, making your way up through northeast Atlanta. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes. I'm Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Scott Slade here to talk to you about your health, and I think it's real important to talk about what is most likely to kill you. Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, and the older we get, the more prevalent it is. But you can reduce your risk. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, and be informed about what's going on in your own body. Like lots of potentially serious health problems, if you catch heart disease early, you vastly increase your chances of living a longer life. And that's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging scans take less than 10 minutes and screen with 98% accuracy for heart disease. Other scans, including brain and full body, are available too. Virtual imaging is locally owned and operated in Atlanta for over 15 years, so they can make you this terrific offer. A complimentary heart scan for you and your spouse with a few minimum requirements. So don't put this off. I've done it. Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan. 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Are you dreading those cold, drafty floors and high heating bills? Hi, I'm Jeremy, owner of American Crawl Space Solutions, where we specialize in drying your crawl space and encapsulating it to keep it warm and dry. We believe in a needs-based approach, offering only what you truly need, nothing more. We stand by our value, so you will never get a buy now, today, and save offer. Don't insulate, encapsulate with American Crawl Space Solutions.
American Crawl Space Solutions. Foundations too.
Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. Did you know the water pressure regulator is the heartbeat of every home? It can affect all things in your plumbing system, and when it's not regulated, it is the main cause of most plumbing problems. They only last about 8 years. Have Superior Plumbing check yours.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Only Zerorez can save your carpets with our patented ZR Water, a non-toxic, safe cleaner for pets, people, and the planet. Here's the deal. Get 2 rooms clean for free with the purchase of 2 rooms. That's right. Get 2 rooms of carpet clean and get 2 more rooms for free. Mention WSB Radio when calling or easily schedule online at ZeroResAtlanta.com. Zero Res, spell it backwards or forwards, it's the right way to clean.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
The perfect match for your next roof is Fenley Roofing. Fenley has already helped over 65,000 Georgia families and has over 2,000 five-star reviews. So you'll be sure you get your roof done right. Learn more at FenleyRoofing.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Start the year off stress-free and sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate's Guaranteed Offer. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our Guaranteed Offer is the easiest way to sell your home. With the Guaranteed Offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can bypass the market, receive the strongest cash offer in the industry, and close in as little as 21 days. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum value. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, Georgia becomes the 9th state to opt into a new federal school voucher program.
Under the program, which was established by the Big Beautiful Bill, taxpayers are able to contribute up to $1,700 to state-approved groups that will then distribute the money in the form of scholarships to eligible students.
Covering private school tuition, tutoring, books, and other expenses.
Governor Kemp says qualifying students will come from families earning under 300% of the area's median income. Critics say the federal program diverts tax money away from public schools. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
44 degrees in Atlanta after another cold night. How much of a warm-up tomorrow? And what about the threat of a winter storm this weekend?
A winter storm will develop in metro Atlanta this weekend, with freezing rain or ice accumulations being the main impacts. A few areas of sleet and snow showers are possible.
Keep it here for updates throughout the week. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Students in metro Atlanta protest ICE.
Free them all! Free them all! Free them all!
This is one of dozens of school walkouts today in the metro area. Georgia State student Logan Castillo says the ICE action nationwide is sending the wrong message.
Right, so I believe these people are coming in and just destroying communities, destroying families, and I don't think it's lawful or representative of what the United States should be for.
About 100 Georgia State students walked out of class today. There were similar demonstrations at Georgia Tech, Kennesaw State, Lakeside High School, and at Emory. New at 5 o'clock, a 53-year-old Newton County man is facing multiple charges after a major drug bust. The sheriff's office had search warrants for JJ's convenience store on Highway 162 and a home on Whippoorwill Drive in Oxford. Those searches lead to the discovery of meth, cocaine, marijuana, and weapons. It also leads to the arrest of Zabullah Hussein, who works at the convenience store and lives in Oxford. Hussein is now behind bars, and officials say the investigation remains active. Breakfast is interrupted by gunshots at the Summit Restaurant on Marietta Street.
Georgia State University officers were the ones who heard those shots and managed to stop the shooter and secure his firearm. They provided help to the female victim, who was taken to a hospital in critical condition. Atlanta police took the suspect into custody then, with multiple charges pending against him. Police say the shooting apparently began after a dispute between the shooter and the female victim and another male. That man was not injured. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
The Georgia Supreme Court considers arguments today from a rideshare driver fighting his rape conviction.
Jerome Booz says he could not know sex with his intoxicated Lyft passenger could be a crime. His attorney Noah Pines tells Georgia justices,
not only did the alleged victim say yes, she initiated. She asked for a condom and then got on top of him.
Cobb County Assistant DA Elizabeth York says a reasonable person could see the college co-ed was too drunk, noting Booz even told police he'd tried to help her home.
If I had left her there, she would have been laying in the grass.
This is a grown woman who would have been laying in the grass if he wasn't there, and his decision was to put her in the back of his car and have sex with her.
Booz is serving 35 years. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
An about face today by Morris Brown College. Just over a week after announcing it fired President Dr. Kevin James, the school says it's rescinded that termination. James has accepted the invitation to return. The Board of Trustees says after careful review, it determined Dr. James' separation from the college did not fully comply with the requirements in his contract. It says it deeply regrets the harm it's caused the institution, students, families, donors, supporters, and Dr. James. A new report from Georgia Tech on the state's forest industry shows recent mill closures will mean an estimated loss of nearly $3 billion for the state and 6,000 lost jobs. A Georgia Forestry Commission task force recommends the creation of a state office to serve as a pilot project for future endeavors and to attract a mass timber manufacturing facility in Georgia. It is now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams.
Refreshing our ride to the northern suburbs, Bill. 85 and northbound is a slow one this afternoon. Starting into Cobb County, the brake lights grab you right at Shallowford Road, exit 93. Stays pretty heavy up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard once you get past that. Just sluggish up into Duluth. Secondary slow zone from Old Peachtree up to 985. Toughest part of 400 northbound's in Sandy Springs from the Glen Ridge connector. As you get past the North Springs MARTA station, you'll find some temporary relief, but it'll slow again with moderate volume between Alpharetta and Cumming. 75 northbound, not too bad. Just some waves of volume starting right around Delk Road and Dobbins Air Reserve Base. It'll take you up to Highway 92 in Ackworth. 575 northbound, tapping the brakes through that Bells Ferry curve up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Clear and cold for tonight as temperatures fall into the mid-20s. Tomorrow, increasing cloud cover, but warming up to the mid-50s through the afternoon. Rain showers for Thursday morning, drying out Thursday afternoon, staying mainly warm on Friday with highs in the low 50s. However, a winter storm will develop by Saturday afternoon, bringing widespread freezing rain as well as sleet and areas of snow showers by Sunday. The details on this storm are going to fluctuate as we go between now and this weekend. Stay tuned for updates as we get closer to Friday.
Right now it's 47 in Brookhaven, 44 in Sewanee, and 46 in Palmetto. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with this hour's keyword for the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz. And that keyword for this hour is DRIVE. D-R-I-V-E. Drive. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. Again, that keyword is D-R-I-V-E. Drive. Look who's here. Look who's here. It's old Bill Crane. We get to drain the brain. We don't get
Come
to.
on, it's not old Bill Crane. It's
No,
the great
no,
Bill
no,
Crane.
no.
O-L apostrophe.
No, O-L. I didn't say old.
I heard a D in there.
Oh, hey, it's good
I'll
old
take
Bill.
it either way.
I got you, Bill.
I am the oldest guy in the room.
Good.
Great Bill Crane.
Not by much, my friend. Not by much. I know that I appear, I've kept my sexy good looks.
I go on the Medicare rolls at the end of the month, so I guess
Yeah.
that's officially old.
I was looking to see if I could. I think I'm too young.
No, you can do Social Security early, but you can't do Medicare early unless you're disabled.
I can't quit until I have
Break your arm. Break your arm.
What if I break my arm? What does that do?
I don't know. Make you disabled.
Yeah, but
No, we don't say
say
that.
that.
Legs. Yeah, we didn't say that.
We don't say disabled anymore?
No, we don't say
No, we
that.
just didn't make fun of being disabled, is what we're suggesting.
Oh, I don't know. Well, no. See, are you doing that? Are you making fun of being?
No.
I think he was saying
Got it.
that he would be a burden upon the state by pretending to be disabled when
Got
he's
it.
not.
I'm with you.
That's where I thought the humor was.
Yes.
That's and it's we live in a humorous time, Bill.
Yes, we do.
So many things that are funny.
And so many people that don't think this is funny and don't think that is funny.
And people, I think it's wonderful to live through a time where Americans are just at each other's throat on a daily basis. I can't believe I've been lucky enough to live this long to see this country be this great. But we have to go through some of the politics right here at home. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, special election. I forgot about this. We always have to have this ridiculous 3 weeks of voting thing. So They have to start that early, early voting.
I think it's less than 3 weeks for special elections, but
okay.
But the legislature is in session, and they are talking about shortening that period of time for all elections to 2 weeks, or possibly even 1 week with a weekend, because the turnout, though it's steady in metro areas, is comparatively low in a lot of the rural areas, but the expense is the same.
Yeah.
So if you open an early voting location, you've got to have it staffed. You have precinct captains, and it's expensive. It's
I would
adding
imagine
millions of dollars to the cost of.
And you have to do you have to do one size fits all, right? You can't say in the rural areas we're going to do it this way because then it doesn't seem fair.
They do get to choose in the law based on population if they have Saturday and Sunday voting, but that's really the only discretion that's available.
Well, I think there's too much time to vote, but it's cool with me. The idea that people need 3 weeks to vote, it just seems ridiculous.
It was
it was
offered up during a period of time in this state and others, mostly Republicans, saying we wanted to expand access. I don't think it was a bad idea to expand access, but I do think, like you're saying, it could be done in 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think 3 weeks is ridiculous. Wasn't it 3 weeks last time around?
3 weeks is still the current law unless it's altered.
And this one will be 3 weeks, too, because the early voting starts on February 16th, and then the actual election itself is going to be on March 10th.
What more people do people need? Do they need a government worker to come to their home and hold their hands and walk them to
you put it on an app on your phone.
Oh, yeah. That
and then have the government worker pick up my finger for me and put the vote in.
Hey, we're not Virginia yet.
Who does it? Does Virginia do that? I think Arizona does that. I think somebody does it.
Yesterday in Virginia, the incoming governor and the incoming legislature submitted a bill that there can be no more recounts of digital machines and no more paper ballot recounts.
The opposite overreaction.
Yeah,
that what we've been seeing here.
Okay, now explain this to me. What's the background on this? Why? What is it? Do they have a point, or are they just protecting their backsides?
Typically, recounts by machine are more accurate than hand recounts. But in the 2020 election, which we'll be talking about when you and I are in the grave,
in
the presidential
they
contest
threw all that
here,
stuff in the Chattahoochee.
They had three recounts of the presidential ballots, 2 by machine and 1 by hand. There was only a difference in a sea of almost 5 million ballots cast of about 700 or 800 votes, most of which, about 600 of which, were in favor of Joe Biden's candidacy. But since that time, because Mr. Biden picked up in the hand count, there's just been this overriding push by some, not all, leaders in the state Senate and in the state GOP to go back to paper ballots, to do away with the current system of machine voting we have, and to have all tabulation of ballots be done by hand. And I can tell you, having spent 5 years in the Secretary of State's office, we have historically and will continue to have greater problems with paper ballots and absentee ballots, particularly those that arrive late or can just drop in as they're being tabulated, than we've ever had with machine ballots. Any of the 3 systems we've had in Georgia that were electronically tabulated.
But people just don't trust it because in their lives, they see that things are hacked all the time, and I guess these things supposedly are not on a network.
They're
so
not.
They can't be.
They could be hacked at the precinct level, or you could change or add at the precinct level. But there's no mainframe that's taking all this data in at once. So you would also have to know how many votes do we need? How far behind are we? How many ballots do we need to dump in to change the outcome? And if suddenly 10,000 ballots dropped in at a precinct of 5,000 people, you have a problem.
You got a problem. It becomes rather obvious. Yeah, but I do understand. I often look at things
like QR code. A lot of people, including myself, don't entirely get that technology. But now you can print out a paper ballot that has your QR code and shows who you voted for before you hand it in for scanning.
Yeah, okay. I just understand. I think people are very confused about what's going on, and the whole digital thing seems to be equated to, losing your identity and being hacked, and it's going to be it's a high cliff to get people to vote.
I'm pushing back to say,
I'm not saying you're
if
wrong.
It's a paper ballot and you're handing it in.
Yeah. How do you know what's going to happen then?
Right.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And having voted myself since 1980, I don't recall ever really believing in this state, in this country, that there's ballot fraud. It happens. There's ballot harvesting. It happens. But massive ballot fraud in a major statewide race is like Oceans 11, 12, and 13 in terms of what has to happen on multiple levels at multiple times to be successful.
And I'm not disagreeing with you.
Plus each of those ballots being a felony if prosecuted successfully if they're fraudulent.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just going with the perception as reality
reality
thing. And I think the perception is going to be very hard especially in a 50-50 country where
Well,
both
we
sides
go back to the inkwell thing, where like they do overseas. We can on certain
and
third
walk
world
around
countries,
and go
dip
to,
our fingers in ink,
and go to the State of the Union and hold our purple finger up in the air. Remember that lady?
Yes.
Afghanistan. Boy, that worked out. That lady's still voting. No, she's not voting.
But there will
anymore.
probably be a runoff in the election we're talking about because there's 22 candidates, 17 Republicans.
In the
3
Marjorie Taylor
Democrats.
Greene race?
Yes. 22 have qualified and plunked down their qualifying fee.
Okay. Who's the most ridiculous? Do we have any shock jocks in there or
we
anything?
do have some interesting people in there, but I'm going to try to be judicious in how I say this. There's one libertarian and at this point one Democrat who ran before and who is a retired general and I think is a pretty credible candidate. And then there's a wide spectrum of MAGA to never been heard of before, including a district attorney and some existing local elected officials who are serious enough about this because of Georgia law. They had to resign the offices they hold because their term doesn't expire at the same time to seek these offices. So they're giving up county commission, school board, existing government roles in their communities. The county which has the most candidates, 5, is Paulding, to seek this special election seat. But it is easier to win in a special election.
Right.
That's how Marjorie Taylor Greene got in the first time.
I didn't realize that.
Less
Special
dollars involved, shorter election campaign, runoff, a lot of things more in the air. And, of course, it's a gang primary. They all basically run at the same time. So the Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians,
jungle
all
primary,
on one
right?
ballot. Yeah, jungle
So,
primary. I'm not for other reasons, I'm not real keen on that phrase.
It's always made me uncomfortable. I don't like that phrase.
Yeah, 22 candidates of all parties on that ballot on March 10th, and then probably a runoff on April the 7th.
Now, hold on. So, Jared, can you, or somebody, George, can we get a list of all, let's just say it was 7, do you have, I just want to try to pick out the wacky one.
and
There's got to be somebody in there that's just in there
Well, the
for
front runner's pretty wacky.
No,
Yeah, I would say, I would agree with Tim. The person whose name is probably the best known is a state senator named Colton Moore, who's from Trenton, Georgia.
And that's the guy that got locked out of the Capitol during the State of the State
and had an ongoing
last year.
feud with
He's
former
trying
House
to say,
Speaker.
hey.
But he's
trying
got-
to save America,
Yeah,
right?
and he doesn't have the endorsement of Donald Trump. He claims to be Donald Trump's floor leader in the state Senate, which I'll just point out, presidents do not have floor leaders in state assemblies.
Yeah, but that's
That's
all-
positioning.
It's about, making people believe things, and who cares?
But Sean Harris, the Democrat, is from Cedartown, and I think he may make a runoff just because of the math. The Democrat in this race, whoever's been running, has been polling around 35%, and I think that may be enough, though he won't win the general.
But are there any real whack jobs in there? Eyeballs that
there
don't
are, but
go in the same
I am
direction.
I have been I've been learned here at the station to be a little more judicious in how I characterize the mental state of some of our
I mean, there's
candidates.
got to be somebody in there that's just doing it for a lark, is what I mean. When you get
That's
many
not
candidates,
evidence. There's not a comedian. There's no Pat Paulson in the race.
Okay.
But what's crazy?
Maybe I should join.
Bill,
Is it too
Bill, am
late?
I looking at this right here? This is insane to me. So we're gonna have early voting in February on the 16th, the general election on March 10th. April 7th would be the runoff, and then what I'm seeing here is that the primaries for that seat
Are in May.
Are in May. So 4 months in a row, you could
and they
potentially
have
vote.
to qualify again. So whoever wins in April will have to re-qualify
In May.
In April, in this Georgia General Assembly, I believe the qualifying is before the primary. I believe it's the last week or second week of April. You pay the
Because
fee
there's
again
another election in November?
for the actual term.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
fulfilling an unexpired term, which ends in November of 2026, and they are then seeking to be the nominee.
Right.
And
You would think you would be the front runner if you had the seat.
Right. If
Maybe.
and it does. It's not always that way, but
Yeah.
you typically have a head. You go on the ballot as the incumbent, et cetera. But we had an Atlanta City councilman who briefly served in the 5th district after John Lewis passed away, and then chose not to seek re-election because the polling showed he wouldn't have kept the seat.
Right.
And Nikema Williams is in that seat now.
Well, I wish all 125 candidates the best of luck.
But the state made some money there. They each plunked down $5,000 qualifying fee, which is 3% of the salary. So that's $110,000 that's going to the two
Why should
parties.
you have to give $5,000 to the
It's
state
law.
to run for?
It's
That's
the law.
Hey, let's keep the riffraff out.
It does that. It's supposedly now there is a pauper qualifying opportunity if you can demonstrate below the current poverty level. You don't have to pay the fee, but otherwise you have to pay whatever office you're running for 3% of the salary of that position.
And then do you have to do a thing with like getting, what do you call that when you get a bunch of people to sign?
Petitions. That's if you don't qualify and you want to.
So is there a way, if you got enough signatures, you could run?
Yeah, you're running as an independent. You're not running with the party's backing. And it's not a low threshold.
I feel like for that election calendar alone there, that it might actually be a disadvantage to win this time around, because then you have to actually go to Washington and you can't campaign going up to the primary in May. That's an insane schedule.
Hey, listen, as long as
because of whose seat it was and all of that, whoever wins is going to get a lot of national free media attention. Good, bad, or indifferent.
As long as a Republican wins and they do nothing but lick boot until November, they'll get plenty of support in November. Alex Williams is checking the slow ride around 285.
Yeah, watching the brake lights this evening, Eric. 285 eastbound. The inner loop starting right at Georgia 400, and it's only going to get slower the closer you get to I-85 in Doraville. Once you head southbound, stays pretty jammed in through Tucker and Clarkston. Finally breaking free once you get past Memorial Drive. On the outer loop, 285 westbound, that ride slows from Ashford-Dunwoody Road over into Sandy Springs and Cobb County. You're going to hit it beyond those brakes as you pass Truist Park in the I-75 interchange, with some volume continuing southbound through Smyrna Vinings down to I-20. Northbound a little sluggish as well up in 2 Vinings from South Cobb Drive to I-75 exit 20 in Cobb. Traffic brought to you by IHOP. IHOP's value menu is here. Enjoy breakfast favorites like pancakes, eggs and bacon, French toast with sausage, or a cheesy omelet with pancakes, all for just $6. Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP value menu. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
The U.S. is investing up to $1 billion to fight the spread of bird flu.
At the top and bottom of every hour.
Traffic congestion around Metro Atlanta continues to cost commuters.
And when it breaks.
The suspect is in critical condition after being struck multiple times.
Check back 3, 4, 5 times a day for the latest.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's breaking news station.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed right here on 95.5 WSB. Chris, you've talked for years about the importance of having a financial plan in place because it gives us that roadmap for the journey of retirement. That helps us navigate the ups and the downs, when life doesn't go to script. But hey, when can we ever count on life to go according to script?
Yeah, it never does, but we can script it out for you financially. And this is a pretty robust offer that we would present to you today. The first step is you call us or you go to unleashyourmoney.com and click that portfolio x-ray button or the 401k x-ray. That'll allow us to do about a 10 to 14 page report. We give it to you. It assesses exactly what's included in your financial life, all of your investments. From there, if you want us to take step 2 for you, again, completely complimentary, free of charge, we will build you an income plan to replace your paycheck in retirement. That income plan also includes tax strategies, which are extremely important for people in today's environment. Then, if you want us to take the final step, we can fold all of that into a full financial plan and map it out for the rest of your life or until age 100. All 3 of those offers, completely free of charge, completely complimentary. I would start with that portfolio x-ray. It'll take us a few hours to generate the report. We do all that behind the scenes. We give it to you in a half an hour, 45-minute meeting. Very valuable information for you to have on your ready and take home with you.
Call the Hoffman Financial Group today, 770-580-2024. That's 770-580-2024 or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
Hey folks, it's Scott Slade with another great tip from my friends at Myland, Atlanta's local experts for home loans. So many people have credit card balances they don't pay off every month, which makes holidays more stressful than they could be or should be. The guys at Myland say a great product to use to reduce the amount you pay is a home equity line of credit, or HELOC. This allows you to use the equity in your home to pay off high-interest credit card debt without touching your first mortgage. HELOCs are typically easier and faster to close than a full mortgage, so you can expect to get cash much faster. Whether you want to pay off debts or handle large expenses, HELOCs can be a great tool to use. To find out if one is right for you, call Myland at 770-817-2000. That's 770-817-2000. Or online at myland.com. Spell it M-I-L-E-N-D. And please tell them I sent you. NMLS and Georgia Residential Mortgage License C148769, located at 8995 Westside Parkway, Alpharetta, Georgia 30009. Mylan is an equal housing lender.
5-star reviews tell the Painting Plus story, but seeing is believing.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus. Our work is so exceptional that I'm proud to show you. Just click on recent projects in your area and see the amazing work we've crafted for your neighbors.
Painting Plus, anything and everything exteriors at the highest quality. Siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more.
Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
But we're back on the air, Bill. I want to let people know. I just think everything's going just grand.
Good.
Hey, Bill, yes, thank you very much again,
You're
sir.
welcome. Hi, Bill.
Yeah,
nice to see you. You've come on board.
Yeah, listen, we're all in love. We're all in love.
I never had to worry about Jerry.
With the greatest human being who ever lived in the history of the world, and we're so lucky.
Thank
and
you. Thank
everything
you.
is just wonderful. Bill Crane.
Yes.
What if people wanted to get more Bill Crane?
One Man's Opinion is the column I write each week. You could Google that in my name. You can Google WSBradio.com, and I have content there. And then most all the socials, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and
You're an
company's
influencer.
name. And I'm sort of an aging influencer. And CSI Crane is the name of my company, and it's also very easily found on the internet.
And in your latest One Man's Opinion, I learned that your grandmother would make sure that you knew words, which used to happen in this country. I don't know if it happens as much now as it used to.
Mary Crane was a dynamic woman and a businesswoman at a time there really weren't many, and ran a newspaper chain that my family controlled back in the 60s, 70s, up through the 90s. And she wanted me to have a strong vocabulary. So she was a lifelong Reader's Digest magazine subscriber, and they had a monthly feature called It Pays to Enrich Your Word Power every month. And it would be 20 words with its meaning, the word synonyms, the word antonyms, and she would just pick out a handful of months and say, read them, learn the words, come back, and she'd quiz me later. And I got to run around with her. She had season tickets to the Falcons. I loved live theater. She would take me to stuff, Theater of the Stars, when it was under, Chastain Park. And my payment back, for any of that and other things she gave me would be I had to score well on the quizzes on what the words were, and then use those words in a sentence. So that's essentially what I did.
There was a lot of that in America where people
Not
would,
anymore.
now it's who dis.
But I used 3 words that
Who
might
dis?
tip the audience to the column's thinking, and
Yes.
they were this week ally, adversary, and assets. And then next week's words will be division, distraction, and dictator.
And I look forward to that one because I think we both agree. I think the point of all of it is
distraction.
Things have never been better. Right, Bill?
right, good.
It's just fantastic.
These are all things to describe Greenland.
Just stay off the open mics and leave me alone. Alex Williams says 85 North is slow into Norcross.
Yeah, not seeing any crashes in the way right now, Eric. Just the brake lights and everybody out there in front of you. 85 northbound. The delays actually now start just north of Claremont Road. And you're going to stay bunched up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit number 99 in Norcross. 316 eastbound, a pretty slow one this evening as you leave I-85, improving once you clear Sugarloaf Parkway, but you bunch up again through the work zone from Highway 124 in Lawrenceville out to Highway 29, Winder Highway in Decula. And a crash pushed off to the side in Marietta, 75 southbound, just below Delk Road, exit 261. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
You deserve a friendly home services technician that actually knows their stuff. Chris Chandler here. TE Certified Electrical, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling only sends polite technicians that pass the rigorous TE certification program. They're licensed, insured, friendly, and always fix it right. TE Certified knows great service starts with a job well done and ends with a smile.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Hi, I'm Lexi, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where we're all about you. Your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. We'll take total care of you. First, come browse all the beautiful settings in our cases. Take your time and try on as many as you want. You'll know when you put your ring on. Your heart will skip a beat. Now, onto your center stone. We can look at different diamond shapes and sizes until we find the perfect match. Come visit us in store, because a friend wants you to get exactly what you want. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple.
Every day we follow the facts,
Started digging, only to find...
getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for
An
you.
investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
At All Care Georgia, we recognize that maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about how you look. It's also about feeling good and improving overall health. That's why our physicians and weight loss specialists offer comprehensive weight management plans customized for you. At All Care, we can assist with lifestyle modifications, provide nutritional counseling, and, if clinically appropriate, prescribe weight loss medications like GLP-1s as part of a medically supervised program. Learn more at allcare-ga/weight.
How about a simple New Year's resolution? One where you're guaranteed to succeed. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. Reverse the clock on hair loss with Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment. You'll feel more confident and more youthful when you witness your own natural hair growing into those places where it's been balding or thinning for years. From Advanced Hair's breakthrough technology to their highly experienced team, there's no one I trust more in hair restoration. Their simple FUE treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and your new hair is backed by the Advanced Hair Guaranteed. Simply put, Advanced Hair's exceptional standard of care makes your comfort and your results their top priority. Did I mention the results can last a lifetime? Celebrate this new year with a fuller head of hair and get a free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR. See what meeting your resolution could look like at advancedhair.com.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Millions of Americans use credit cards to purchase goods every day. The Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates put the secure transactions you rely on at risk, leaving you vulnerable to hackers and foreign cybercriminals that want your data. Hackers win. You lose. Guard your card before it's too late. Tell Congress your data security is not for sale and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story on college and high school campuses across Metro Atlanta today. Students walk out to protest ICE.
With chants of "Free Them All," about 100 Georgia State University students stand outside of the campus library holding signs and demanding the Trump administration address what they see as the unlawful action of Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This student believes the ICE action makes everyone less safe.
I'm tired of seeing Americans hurt. I love this country because of its people.
Walkouts are also happening today at least a dozen other campuses. In downtown Atlanta, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
At the White House today, President Trump says ICE is rounding up dangerous criminals in Minnesota.
They're apprehending murderers and drug dealers and a lot of bad people.
The president holds up pictures of alleged criminal immigrants with descriptions of their crimes. Trump is marking the end of the first year of his second term. It is 43 degrees in Atlanta, increasing clouds tomorrow. When does rain arrive? A winter storm with ice and snow are possible for the weekend.
Downed trees and power lines will lead to power outages due to the accumulating ice. It's a good idea to go ahead and prepare for the storm as we get closer to the weekend.
And stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates throughout the week. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A new first-of-its-kind school voucher program in Georgia. Governor Kemp opts into the federal program established by the Big Beautiful Bill. It allows taxpayers to contribute up to $1,700 to a state-approved scholarship organization, which he says can be used for various things.
Covering private school tuition, tutoring, books, and other expenses.
Critics worry the program will divert tax dollars away from public schools. Georgia is the 9th state to opt into the program. A man charged with murder walks away from his after a man charged with murder walks away from his murder trial in DeKalb County. He is now back in custody.
29-year-old Jeremy Collins was on trial for the 2021 murder of King Wilson when he failed to return to court and became a fugitive. Investigators with the DeKalb Sheriff's Fugitive Unit tracked Collins to Birmingham, where he was located and taken into custody with assistance from the U.S. Marshal Service. Collins was treated at a local hospital for injuries sustained during that arrest before being booked into an Alabama jail. He will be extradited back to DeKalb County County, where he was convicted in absentia and sentenced to life in prison. Graham Carroll, 95.5 WSB.
A question before the Georgia Supreme Court today.
Is drunk sex rape in Georgia? Well, the legislature has never said it is, because unlike most states, Georgia does not have a law that makes it illegal to have sex with an intoxicated woman.
Noah Pines is the attorney for Jerome Booz, who's serving 35 years for raping a Lyft passenger in Cobb County. Booz is appealing the conviction to the state Supreme Court, arguing the law is too vague. Attorneys for the state argue a reasonable person could see the college co-ed was too drunk. The U.S. is on the verge of losing its measles elimination status. Vanderbilt University infectious disease expert Dr. William Schaffner says that's what happens when there hasn't been sustained measles transmission for a year.
Why is there so much measles? I think the answer is sad but simple. Parents are withholding their children from this extraordinarily safe and effective vaccine.
Here in Georgia, we had 10 confirmed measles cases in 2025, and we've already had one confirmed case so far this year. Setting limits on screen time for your kids may be a good idea, but Sherry Preston reports it might not be doing much.
A new study by the American Academy of Pediatrics says setting limits on screen time for children isn't enough. Doctors say online sites are specifically designed to keep people, including kids, on as long as possible, and that the amount of screen time alone doesn't tell the whole story about how it's affecting children's sleep, learning, and mental health.
WSB Money Update. It's a rough day for investors. Stocks nosedive after President Trump threatens new tariffs on European countries that don't support his plan for Greenland. The S&P and NASDAQ both plummet more than 2% for the day. The Dow loses 870 points. It is 5:34. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, watching brake lights on I-20 eastbound, trying to get through the heart of downtown Atlanta. You're going to be slow 20 east, just east of Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit 53, and staying on those brakes until you get through that downtown connector interchange. It'll stay sluggish out to Moreland Avenue, and then through that work zone into Cobb County. Crash still off to the right, 20 eastbound at 285 into Cobb. You'll stay slow from there to Panola Road, exit 71, and outbound on the West Freeway, 20 westbound. It is all volume this afternoon. No crashes in the way, just the brake lights in front of you from 285, but you're going to greatly improve as you get past Lee Road, exit number 41 in Lithia Springs. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Clear and cold for tonight as temperatures fall into the mid-20s. Tomorrow, increasing cloud cover, but warming up to the mid-50s through the afternoon. Rain showers for Thursday morning, drying out Thursday afternoon, staying mainly warm on Friday with highs in the low 50s. However, a winter storm will develop by Saturday afternoon, bringing widespread freezing rain as well as sleet and areas of snow showers by Sunday. The details on this storm are going to fluctuate as we go between now and this weekend. Stay tuned for updates as we get closer to Friday.
Right now it's 43 in Stone Mountain, 40 in Mableton, and 45 in Locust Grove. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 404-208-3300. That's 404-208-3300.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Pro athletes and attorneys count on George Stein, the DUI lawyer. You can too. GeorgeStein.com.
Hi, it's Dale from TrustDale.com. I've trusted America's Best Choice for more than a decade for windows, doors, siding, decks, and roofing. Their exclusive 3-way warranty, including my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, protects you if something goes wrong.
Thanks, Dale. At America's Best Choice, we deliver the best exterior solutions that provide long-term value for your home. Schedule your free in-home estimate now at abcwin.com. No pressure, no gimmicks. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
Because happiness is breaking out all over America. Oh, yeah. What is that song? I hear it all the time. We come back with it. What is
It's
it?
the Violent Femmes.
Oh, okay. Never really knew a whole lot about it.
They only have one album that you really need to know about.
Is it the first one? Is it called Violent Femmes?
I forget the name of it.
Was it self-titled or did
It
have
might
a-
be. It might be. There's a kid on the front or something.
Beautiful
Not
girl, love your dress.
Not like the Nirvana kid. This is a fully
No,
clothed
that's a
kid.
fully
I hope.
sanctioned, clothed child.
My wife. People give me because I
Kid
know
winning that, by the way?
I'm into vinyl. Huh? What that?
The
No.
Nirvana kid, did he ever win
No.
the album cover?
And everybody laughs him down. I'm like, I think he's got a case.
Yeah.
How could anybody get the permission of a human being who's that age? I just, your parents are allowed. I actually think he has a case, but no. I think the problem is, we're talking about the kid on the Nirvana Nevermind album. He's naked. He's a baby. I think the problem is that in the past, that same person had tried to benefit from it. So it was hard to say, hey, this is ruining my life when you've tried to make money off it. So, but I think overall, there is a case to be made. I don't know that your parents, at that age can just say, yeah, it ends up being the most popular album of its age. Anyway, my wife, like a lot of people, they know that I'm a vinyl person now to a certain degree. So now it's like part of the gifts for Christmas. And I got Nevermind. And times have changed. Like, I put that way in the back. Like, I don't want that to be the album cover that when people walk into the room, oh, you're a big fan of Nirvana, are you? I don't know.
Put a sticker
It's
on.
like, I'm not going to be an idiot. I'm not anti-art.
Or a Band-Aid.
But it shocks me in a way now that it didn't when it came out, which is kind of strange.
Got some branded sticky notes if you'd like to take them home.
No,
and-
that's
and
all right.
Cover it up.
That's all right. I just put them way back there in the albums and,
In case you're wondering,
I just remove the records, and just play the record. That's all.
Which one do you have on display?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, there's always it's
always gonna be the edge, yeah.
The record, most of my records are in another room, but right there next to the turntable, of course, is all the Beatles records, and then whatever records besides them that I'm listening to. So right now, you would have REM Murmur is in there, and Chronic Town,
CD
and,
hits of the 70s.
The Kinks. Journey or whatever,
Now
part
that's
one.
what I call music 34.
Yes.
No Life of a
And then
Showgirl?
on top of the Beatles, I have a couple of Elvis Costello albums right now, Trust and This Year's Model. Interesting that you would ask me that question. I have it in my head.
No,
because
it's important. I
was
get
the
it.
other,
I mean,
you
I know when I go over to people's houses that have record players, they do like to make it a conversation piece, like whatever vinyl.
Look what I have.
Or it's
Hey,
almost.
I see you noticing those vinyls.
Obviously, you saw Springsteen. You saw Life of a Showgirl in front.
I'm not doing it that
Life
way.
of a
But some of the stuff
Yeah,
that's
that's Taylor
not
Swift.
That's Taylor Swift's.
I know.
Come on, what's the matter with you?
No,
good.
I know what
Greatest
it
album
is.
of all time.
Well, you acted like you didn't know.
No.
Finally knocked Dark Side of the
Who
Moon.
would put that out?
Everybody is like,
a lot of people my age put it out.
Believe me, these young couples that they hang out
Oh
with.
yeah, Life of a Showgirl. I mean, it's actually
the wife
not,
is
not
like,
or bad at.
like 35. I'm a Swiftie. Yeah.
And the husband's like, oh,
Okay, whatever. I gotta go to that damn show.
It's too much.
They're still paying for the tickets from 2 years ago.
Seriously.
But no, I don't do it for that. It's that some albums I don't want to go to the other room for. So whatever I'm listening to lately. I got this great version of REM's first album on vinyl. I don't know what they did. It's a remastering or something. I don't know. But it sounds great. Except for the vinyl. It's too loud.
The
Is this
tape was
boring you?
hissy.
Am I boring you?
No, I'm
Am I-
confused. How is the vinyl too loud?
The vinyl is too loud. The vinyl itself makes noise.
Turn that down.
Yeah. So it's like the best vinyl. Like for instance, as much as people complained about the latest Beatles product with the Volume 4 of Anthology, those records, vinyl is just almost completely silent. So between the songs, before the songs, and when you hear that there, it's also there during the music. You just don't hear it it's just loud vinyl. But the actual it's loud vinyl.
I know, it's just a funny.
Smoke that loud.
But the actual remastering, I don't think it was a remix. I think it was a remastering. Sounds very good. But you know what I found out is it all comes down to your system. Like some things sound great on my system and some things sound awful. And I don't know that it's really about the product. I just might be things line up with my system and some things don't.
That's absolutely true.
So
what do you use, Jared? Like a Wi-Fi into a speaker?
No, we've got one of those more advanced like Alexa products. In
Oh, okay.
like not a Dot, but what is the
Alexa
one?
Plus?
No, it's not Alexa. Oh God! Every time we
Is it the one with the video?
yeah, it's
You
got
can,
the screen on it. We have
yeah,
that
that's
in
what
our
I have
kitchen.
in my kitchen.
But what is that called? Is it a Dot or is it a Dot Pro?
No,
or-
a Dot is the circle.
that's the little guy, right? Well, what's the
Yeah.
one with the screen on it? That's
I remember. It
the
was
screen.
Excellent.
The screen.
It's the Alexa Hey.
We've got that, and then seriously,
Alexa Hey Plus Pro.
well, every time I'm in the kitchen and you ask it a question, it's like, you wanted to upgrade to Alexa Plus? And I'm like, no.
I know. I have a new voice. Do you want to hear it?
No.
You only
Oh,
pay
yeah.
$5
Play what I
extra
want
a
you-
month.
Well, it's like
Play what I want you to play.
They have these refrigerators at CES that supposedly keep on you get advertisements on the refrigerator.
Yeah, Samsung.
Because it knows that, oh, you're low on this. Hey, yeah, we got a special over it.
Milk Suds.
Who the hell wants commercials?
You should definitely go to
on their-
Kroger's
First
and
of all,
Trader
they have
Joe's.
never seen
Squash is on sale.
they've never seen my fridge. All right, my fridge looks nothing like the fridge is on my fridge is Condiment City. I said this to my wife. It's like we need first of all, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 refrigerators in my house.
What?
One's in the garage.
Okay, that's
Whoa.
that's
And-
excessive.
And a large freezer.
Where's
in the
Greta?
garage.
Where's Greta Thunberg? Seriously,
So
like,
the-
Greta
and then we
Thunberg-
have-
Too many
Well, the
refrigerators.
beverages are in the one in the garage, right?
No, the beverages are in the one that is over by the coffee station.
Okay.
And then we have one downstairs.
Station. You mean the
and
pot?
I have a station. I have a coffee station.
Rich
I use
bastard.
my wife does espressos. I
I've
do
got a
Keurig.
refrigerator next to my whirlpool.
Wait,
But my point is, it doesn't matter because I have to get another one because I don't know what it is about my wife. I need one where all the condiments are in that. You open my refrigerator and it is always 70% condiments, 30% whatever food and leftovers.
God.
And so when I don't know why. My
What
wife,
do you need beyond mayonnaise and ketchup?
Well, listen, I don't need a whole lot more than that.
dressings.
Oh, yeah.
You
Or
know,
some
you got
Texas
your
Pete.
sriracha stuff and
Yeah,
Oh,
your
that's
Barbara's
delicious.
got
That's
your
amazing,
you got your
Stubbs.
soy sauce.
yeah, well, I mean,
Well, you
that
can
doesn't-
keep that out of
you
the
keep
I have
that out of the
oyster
fridge.
sauce.
I don't know. There's all kinds of
Lemon,
stuff. It's
lime.
got seeds in it and liquid. I would never even go near it. I have no idea.
Look
what
at
it
the
is.
date on it, because I always.
Well, I do look at the dates. Sometimes the dates can be out. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson when it was like 2008, and I pulled out the Jim Carrey Grinch green ketchup.
Oh.
I thought that movie came out in like 2003 or something. Didn't it?
Now, okay, are with all of these fridges
Does
that
ketchup go bad?
after a while.
with all of these refrigerators that you have, are they all full size or are some of them like the small like dorm size?
3 of them are full size. One of them is modern full size.
you guys,
and
there's
then,
two
then,
of
then
you.
2 of them.
That is crazy.
Two
guys.
of them are like 1980s full size.
Yeah,
You could probably be saving so much money just on electricity.
What am I going to do? Take it with me?
Just sell it.
You can hand it off to your kids.
Nah.
Put it on
Gonna
Facebook
die
Marketplace.
Broke. What?
Put it on Facebook Marketplace. I bet
Oh,
somebody
then
will buy
somebody's
it.
got to go to his house. He
When am I
doesn't
going to
want
buy it? I'm telling you, I don't have enough. I need another one for
That is
condiments.
insane. No. You need to no. The answer.
You need to put your
hoarding.
foot
I'm
down.
sorry,
Get rid of
You're
those
a condiment
condiments.
hoarder.
Why
This
isn't
is a problem.
Why isn't this making sense to everybody? This is
You
my
need
normal
to, you
life.
need to back down a fridge. You need
Yeah,
to figure out why you
exactly.
need another fridge.
Too many fridges?
Too much condiment. You talk to my wife. She just can't stop with the condiments. They're everywhere. They're taking over everything. And I don't, it's not my, she says, stay in your lane. I bring it up. She says, stay
Tell
in your
her
lane.
I would like to have one less fridge.
We need one more is what I was
You
trying
would like
to tell you.
You would like to consolidate some fridge space.
Listen, if you think I'm going to let these
Where's it gonna keep
tech
the bodies?
oligarchs steal
Oh,
all of
yeah.
our
The heads.
electricity, I'm not going to.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
I'm going to keep adding fridge. Every time they add a data center, I'm adding a fridge. I'm keeping up.
Well, maybe
Your
if
nickname should be the fridge.
What about a root cellar?
Huh?
Build a root cellar.
there you
under your
go.
house.
Oh,
root
make your whole
cellar.
house a fridge.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And then you can have milk.
Make a root
mixed
cellar.
in.
You can make a root
my,
cellar.
my basement's down. That's where I watch
Well, no,
my
but you
stuff.
on the side you make a root cellar. Then you keep all of your vegetables in there and your potatoes that you grow in your
Can
garden.
you do salted meats?
Can you do condiments? Because that's what I need.
Well,
Sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
condiments, salted meats, you name it.
Salted
Potted,
condiments.
salted,
Salted
pickled.
meats.
So
That's how you preserve it.
Yeah.
For the winter.
That's what I've heard.
See, maybe you need I think you need this new refrigerator that tells you what you need because maybe it will help you
Hey, you
clean up
losers, get rid of these condiments. They
Yeah.
I don't-
expired 10
Yes.
years ago.
I don't
Yes.
understand the refrigerators that I see on TV where it's like just they're nicely ordered and these things are over here and that's over there.
Well,
That's not
Why
my.
don't you take a minute?
That's not my.
Well,
it's
it's
not my
not his
lane.
job.
It's not my lane. I've been told it's not my lane. My wife says it's not my lane, which I think is
No,
misogynist.
I thought that
on
was
her
the
part.
dishwasher wasn't your
Well, it
your
all
lane.
falls into the same
Kitchen
area.
adjacent.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kitchen
now
adjacent.
he's just including anything he doesn't want to do.
No,
my wife says not my lane.
I'm telling you, she doesn't. She's a misogynist, and she tells me it's not my lane, which I think is misogynist because she's saying I'm the woman, right?
Well,
this
she's
is
right.
my lane. Excuse me.
She's right.
Are you the keeper of your fridge?
Yeah, but I'm the only person.
Well, you're a
this is my
single
fridge.
mother. So
I thought Pete kept up
And
with
by
it.
the way, a hero as far as I'm concerned.
Thank
Can we hear
you.
it for the single mothers?
Yeah. She works
And
hard
wearing
for
a
the
cape.
money.
She works hard for it, honey.
A single mom who works 2 jobs.
Alex Williams.
On OnlyFans.
Here's a great single mom. Alex Williams says there are sunshine delays on 85 South through Union City.
I appreciate it, Eric. Yeah, we're watching the brake lights right now. Driving into that bright sunshine I see setting on the jam cam 85 southbound. You'll be in those sunshine delays through Union City into Fairburn, Highway 138 down to Highway 74, Sonoya Road. Right lane's also bunching up as usual, trying to exit onto Sonoya Road, exit 61. 75 southbound, it's merging madness, slowing you between Hateville and Forest Park. And we're also getting in with those sunshine delays on 285 westbound, the inner loop into Cobb County. You're going to be on the brake pedal from I-20 over to Boulder Crest Road, exit number 51. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Get the WSB radio app.
This story is breaking right now.
Get notifications from your source for news.
If you have the WSB radio app, then you saw the breaking news.
Get the WSB radio
Don't miss a thing with the WSB app.
Download it from the App Store today.
Here's your retirement to-do list. Analyze market history, track interest rates, understand AI's impact, watch midterm election volatility, plan out income, manage tax rates, evaluate healthcare, and time Social Security correctly. Sound exhausting? Well, you could just work with Capital Investment Advisors and let our team handle all of it for you. If you're nearing retirement, don't manage all these decisions alone. Visit yourwealth.com. That's Y-O-U-R, wealth.com.
EMC Security.
When an alarm goes off at your home, every second counts. With EMC Security's remote video monitoring, once your alarm is triggered, our team can instantly monitor cameras you give us access to, assess the situation, and send appropriate information to first responders. Get real peace of mind whether you're home or away. Get a free quote on video monitoring today at emcsecurity.com.
EMC Security. Smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
Have you noticed how most home improvement companies offer a discount? Get $500 off your roof or siding. Buy 4 windows, get the 5th one free. Or buy today, this deal expires tomorrow. You know, those discounts. Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you? Those aren't really discounts. It's just their normal price, but set in a way that makes you think you're getting a deal. Plus, a whole lot of pressure to buy right then and right there. At Exovations, we give you a fair price for your siding, windows, and roofing projects. No high-pressure sales tactics, no phony discounts. Plus, our prices are firm for the project we quote. None of that, oh, our material and labor went up during the project kind of scenarios. Discover what stress-free remodeling looks like and schedule your free quote today at exovations.com. That's EXOVATIONS.com.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
My uncle's Maytag washer lasted over 37 years. His motto, buy once, cry once. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello. When I started A1 Garage Door Service, I thought about my uncle's Maytag. Most garage door springs get about 10,000 cycles or 3 to 5 years. Our Max Life springs last over 100,000 cycles. That's a minimum of 30 years. From repairs to upgrades, call A1 Garage Door Service today or schedule online at a1garage.com.
A1 from day one.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. If you're over 55 and with one of the big 3 carriers, like Verizon, you may notice they don't talk much about their 55-plus discounts. That's so customers like you keep paying their regular higher rates to boost their bottom line. You deserve better service, with 100% US-based experts, better value, with plans starting at $20, and a company that's built for people 50-plus, like me. Not convinced? Give your current carrier a call, ask about the 55-plus plan you've earned, see how long it takes to get a real person on the line, and if they try to talk you out of it. But if you want something better, call Consumer Cellular. We've got the same great coverage, and our US-based experts can get you switched in about 20 minutes. Switch now to Consumer Cellular and get your second month free for a limited time. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com for your second month free.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
You don't think so, huh?
I don't.
All right.
I also realized I didn't answer your question.
Yes.
You asked what radio I use or what my sound system is.
I did.
And
I've suddenly lost all interest. But go ahead.
I have a beautiful Sangean radio in my living room.
Sangean.
And it's got Bluetooth. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got old school radio, but also has new Bluetooth technology.
How often do you use it for old school radio?
More than you think. With it being there.
What radio station could you possibly listen to?
Well, of course, my favorite
Vintage
radio
Fox 97.
Yes.
This one right here, 95.5 WSB. It's great for that.
It's his favorite.
And then
I was passed the other day by a music radio station's van, and I thought, they still do that?
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any vans.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
All the
Do we?
stations have vans, yeah.
We have a WSB car?
We sure do. We have 2
How
cars.
come I don't get to
Yeah, they're
drive it?
parked in the parking garage, aren't they?
Well, those
They
are the
sure are.
news trucks.
Well,
I don't
the
know
news-
that do we have a promo van?
We have both. We have news trucks and van.
I haven't seen them.
And if you see one on the road, just wave.
Where's
at
the
it.
river raft?
Yeah.
They keep that.
It's on the
Not
hooch
waving.
still.
See them on the road. I'm not waving at them.
Why not? If I'm one of our friends.
I know some of the people here. I don't know who I'm waving at. Hey, you have one more open mic, I believe.
This is for Autumn. Okay, so Autumn, be ready for this one. You were judging all these stories about older men dating younger women, and this open micer points something out.
Hey, Autumn.
Hi.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I keep harping on these old dudes with these young chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you dating older dudes just a couple years ago before you met Joe?
I don't.
was not.
No. She had a couple. There was some kind of. I remember there was one story. Somebody who was like 72 or something.
Oh.
There was one story. I
The
don't know if
old
it was,
guy at the bar that would hit on you, right?
was old. Was one date or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't
he
get-
wanted like a sugar sort of situation. That was
You were a
weird.
sugar baby?
He was like a lawyer. I was like, I'm getting out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he creepy?
No, it was just like
It was
what?
just an
That's
arrangement.
not-
He was
yeah,
making
I was
you
like,
a.
that's not what I'm here for.
God, I would love to know what the language. Like, how does he? Like, hey, I got a deal. I'd like to. It's just like that. Or-
Well, it was just like I've got a place here.
Yeah.
You know, it's in town. My wife, and it's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
72.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I don't think he was 72. He might have been like 60 or something.
What's the difference?
Not a huge difference.
Could have been
As
love.
a 61-year-old, I might as well be 72.
No, but that was a poor argument from that gentleman.
Was he
unfortunately.
ruggedly handsome like me?
No, he was like a nebbish lawyer.
Why'd you go out with it?
Because
of
you
the
never
money.
know. Because
Look
she
at the
cares
money.
about them, but she wants to meet the person inside. She's not like you, with your surface judging a book by a cover.
Yes,
Tim Andrews.
that's me.
Alex Williams never judges a book by a cover. Says there's a crash on 75 in Kennesaw.
Yeah, just found this one on the jam cam, Eric. It was on the left and right shoulder. Police arrived. They held all lanes and got it all off to the right shoulder. Everything is on the right, everything back open. 75 southbound, Chastain Road exit 271. Still some brake lights behind it from Wade Green Road with northbound volume still in play from Delk Road as you make your way up to Chastain Road in Kennesaw. 400 northbound. We're seeing the brake lights there from 285 up to some trouble that cleared around Northridge Road exit 6 and still quite the chore. 85 northbound out of DeKalb from Shallowford Road just to get up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard exit 99 in Norcross. That's the roughest part of that ride. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Start the year off stress-free and sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, it's Chris Chandler. Selling your home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make, so who you work with matters. With more than 14,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
It's the new year, the dawn of a new age. The year you get with the times and get with the program. No, not joining a gym. Upgrading your garage door. While you've been trying some crazy diet where you only eat kumquats, we've been bringing 21st century technology to the humble garage door. But your grumpy old Brady Bunch reject still runs on kerosene and looks like the door to a warehouse. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. MyQ technology lets delivery guys put stuff safely inside when you're away and track your car on the way home to open the door when you get there. Internet connectivity means you're future-proofed, ready for whatever new ideas the garage door nerds come up with. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and I'll send some of my best nerds right over.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Only Zerorez can save your carpets with our patented ZR Water, a non-toxic, safe cleaner for pets, people, and the planet. Here's the deal. Get 2 rooms clean for free with the purchase of 2 rooms. That's right. Get 2 rooms of carpet clean and get 2 more rooms for free. Mention WSB Radio when calling or easily schedule online at ZerorezAtlanta.com. Zerorez, spell it backwards or forwards, it's the right way to clean.
Howdy do, partner. It's me, the little cowboy in your car radio. Are you looking for a way to bring some adventure to your boring old plate of food? Reach for Texas Pete. For almost 100 years, it's been the trusted hot sauce to liven up eggs, chicken, barbecue, even spaghetti. That's almost as long as I've been with Pepper, my trusty steed. So pick up Texas Pete hot sauce and let flavor run wild. Okay, I'm done. Get me out of this car radio.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, a new federal school voucher program for Georgia.
The program, created by the Big Beautiful Bill, allows taxpayers to contribute up to $1,700 to registered scholarship organizations in exchange for a dollar-for-dollar tax credit.
Those organizations then use the funds to provide K-12 education scholarships for eligible families earning under 300% of the median income in the area.
Governor Kemp says this program operates separately from other state-run school voucher initiatives. Georgia is the 9th state to opt in. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Some critics worry the program will help mostly wealthy families. It is 42 degrees in Atlanta. Rain comes before a possible winter storm.
A winter storm will develop in metro Atlanta this weekend, with freezing rain or ice accumulations being the main impacts. A few areas of sleet and snow showers are possible.
Stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates throughout the week. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Students across metro Atlanta are protesting ICE today.
This is Nazi stuff. Enough with the Gestapo.
She's part of a protest at Georgia State University.
If a white woman can get shot in the street just for backing up her car, none of us are safe.
About 100 Georgia State students walked out of class this afternoon. There were similar demonstrations at Georgia Tech, Kennesaw State, Lakeside High School, and Emory. An about face by Morris Brown College just over a week after announcing it fired President Dr. Kevin James. The school says it's rescinded that termination. James has accepted the invitation to return. The Board of Trustees says after careful review, it determined Dr. James' separation from the college did not fully comply with the requirements in his contract. It says it deeply regrets the harm it's caused the institution, students, families, donors, supporters, and Dr. James. A rideshare driver convicted of rape, takes his case to the Georgia Supreme Court today.
Jerome Booz said his Lyft passenger was mad drunk and the college co-ed initiated sex. His attorney Noah Pines says that's not rape.
Is drunk sex rape in Georgia? Well, the legislature has never said it is, because unlike most states, Georgia does not have a law that makes it illegal to have sex with an intoxicated woman.
Cobb County Assistant DA Elizabeth York says even if the law doesn't spell it out, a reasonable person should know the difference.
She's so intoxicated she has to be helped into his car. He says at one point she passed out. When she gets to her apartment complex, she doesn't recall the code to get in.
Booz is now serving 35 years. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A woman is rushed to the hospital after a shooting during breakfast at a restaurant on Marietta Street in downtown Atlanta.
Georgia State University police officers near the Summit restaurant heard gunfire and then saw an individual believed to be the shooter exit the building holding a firearm. The officers stopped the individual and secured the weapon, while Atlanta police took the individual into custody. GSU officers provided aid to a female victim who was transported to the hospital in critical condition. The intended male target of the shooting was not injured. Police say they believe the shooting stemmed from a dispute between the suspect and victims. The suspect is in custody with multiple charges pending. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
A big drug bust in Newton County leads to the arrest of a 53-year-old man. The sheriff's office searches JJ's convenience store on Highway 162 and a home on Whippoorwill Drive in Oxford, leading to the discovery of meth, cocaine, marijuana, and weapons. Zabullah Hussein, who works at the convenience store and lives in Oxford, is now arrested. He's behind bars, and officials say the investigation remains active. A new report from Georgia Tech on the state's forest industry shows 4 recent mill closures are taking a major economic toll.
$2.9 billion in loss when we look at the GDP. 6,000 jobs when we include direct and indirect.
Georgia Forestry Director Johnny Sabo says a new task force will look at all options on how to move the industry forward. It's looking at how to attract a mass timber manufacturing facility in Georgia. It is 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, that crash they had moved all to the right in Kennesaw now blocks the right lane with fire rescue on scene. I-75 southbound, at Chastain Road, exit 271. Going to keep the ride slow now back before Wade Green Road. Checking on possible new trouble, 285 southbound, the outer loop on the west side perimeter before Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. Delays quickly stacking up behind whatever's there back towards South Atlanta Road. And if you're traveling I-285 east and south into DeKalb County, still watching the brake light battle the whole way from Georgia 400 around to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway in Clarkston. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Clear and cold for tonight as temperatures fall into the mid-20s. Tomorrow, increasing cloud cover, but warming up to the mid-50s through the afternoon. Rain showers for Thursday morning, drying out Thursday afternoon, staying mainly warm on Friday with highs in the low 50s. However, a winter storm will develop by Saturday afternoon, bringing widespread freezing rain as well as sleet and areas of snow showers by Sunday. The details on this storm are going to fluctuate as we go between now and this weekend. Stay tuned for updates as we get closer to Friday.
Right now, 45 in College Park, 42 in Fayetteville, and 40 in Beaufort. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's right, Caiaccio. Loud and proud. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Of course, joined by Gregory Russ of New York City. How are you, Greg?
Hello, surprise.
I know, you surprised me. It's a nice surprise. All right, is everybody happy that we've been surprised by the appearance of Gregory Russ from New York City, huh? Hey, can we?
I am. Look how he's dressed. He looks like Woody Allen dressed him. He looks very nice with that jacket.
Can I have a round of applause for Gregory Russ? I can't see him. He's not showing up.
Thank you.
My,
This is how I dress now. I told you, this is my playwright phase.
Yeah, but you're not showing up in my video.
There he is.
There
he goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for a moment. Now he's gone.
Yeah, speak longer there, Greg.
I kind of saw you were in sort of a professorial tweed suit or something like that. There it is.
It's not a suit, it's just a blazer. It's got a
blazer. Yeah. No, I like it. It's a blazer, and then it's a button-up, and then a good gray T-shirt underneath. You got the glasses that say I'm smart. You've got the beard that says I'm valid. It all works.
He's writing a musical about Mamie Eisenhower.
Shh, you weren't supposed to tell anyone that. That was a secret.
He looks like a
That's going to be hijacked.
The whole thing about his mistress in Europe, though. That's the best part of the play.
Oh, absolutely.
I was going to say he kind of looks like a mass communications professor.
Yeah,
like you show up to class and you're like, oh, okay, that's Professor Russ there. And
you ever
he's
think
going
about
to teach us
teaching?
mass
What if
communications.
they wanted you to come in and teach? I could see you walking in.
I'm a horrible teacher.
Yeah, I'm
like
like
when
that
I
too.
sit down, for example, what's one skill I have? Editing. I can edit.
Yeah.
Teaching somebody to edit video? No, I stink at it. I
I've
just have
always been
my
the same way. Some people are good teachers. It doesn't matter how smart you are at something. Just because somebody's really smart at something doesn't mean they can teach. I cannot teach anybody anything. I just can't. Even when I was like working at Blockbuster when I was younger, hey, train this guy. I would just go, hey, get out of the way. I'll do it. I cannot train people to do things. I can't.
Rewinding
teach.
is tough.
It's a real skill. I'm talking about the cash register, you moron. Teaching is a skill in and of itself, and not dependent on how much of an expert you are at the thing. So I'm glad that you've noticed that in yourself and you recognize. You know what it is we don't care about other people. I think teachers care, and I think that we don't care. That's what I think it is.
I do care. There's, everyone's got to learn new skills. So there's people on my team who traditionally have only been audio people, and I'm giving them the space and the time and the support to learn video editing, but I'm not teaching them myself. I
Point
you
them-
got to figure that out.
Point them to some 17-year-old on YouTube that'll teach them how to do it. That's the best way to learn.
It's pretty
that
much
stuff.
what he did.
Yeah.
This is a good
there's
series.
always a 17-year-old on YouTube who can teach you how to do something. Right,
this
exactly.
is how you do it. This is how you put together your leaf blower. All right, thanks, kid.
The internet doesn't give us much that's actually great. Whenever you're having a problem putting something together, somebody did it.
Actually, the
And
one
they
I
just kinda
watched
show
was
you.
12.
Huh?
The one that I watched to put my leaf blower together, the kid was 12.
Yeah,
or something.
they're like some kind of like savant or something. Well, learn from them. Why the silence?
I thought the show was
We're
burping.
burping the show.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
I actually did burp. I had to mute my mic, so there wasn't a real burp on there.
Okay, well that's good. Well, your real burp created the inspiration for the show burp, and I appreciate that. I thank you.
It's important for the show to
We all
burp.
sensed it.
We
Yeah,
all
we all
sensed
sensed
it.
it.
Yeah, there's a headline today I came across that I just don't believe. I will just say this right now. I just don't believe.
One headline that you
Well,
don't believe.
This doesn't have to do with anything weighty in the world. San Francisco coyote swims to Alcatraz for first time ever.
I don't buy it either.
Yeah.
Those rapids and the
There's no
currents
way.
and that
Sharks.
water, the temperature.
That a coyote started off on land and swam all the way to Alcatraz.
Maybe that's just what we've been told, so that if we end up in Alcatraz, we won't try to escape.
Well, remember they were going to reopen Alcatraz? I was thinking about that, things that were promised. Like last year was such a blur, all the things. Like, remember we were going to reopen Alcatraz?
Yeah. Right,
Whatever
right.
happened to that? Nothing? Is,
We're going to put all the coyotes there.
yeah. So what
For
happened
the
was...
first time ever, though. How do they know
Yeah,
this
how
is
do
the
they know?
first time
Yeah.
ever?
So it's the first time one's been spotted.
Why don't they say
But
that
somebody
anyway?
was there. Somebody was there for a. I don't know. I guess they would do tours, and they noticed that and a coyote washed up. But I'm like,
They filmed
somehow,
the entire thing?
Somehow, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying it got there by boat or something. It was a stowaway. It didn't swim to Alcatraz.
They're showing it swimming.
Okay, at the very end, but it jumped something. There's no way.
Someone pushed
There's
it off
no
a
way.
boat.
I mean, that Clint Eastwood movie, they just leave it after they do escape. We don't know what happened. That was a
Right.
true story. Nobody ever saw those people again. So
but-
the chances are they died.
You're right, Eric. It does say in paragraph 6 here, the coyote starting point is unknown.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the other side of the island.
But likely the San Francisco mainland, says the New York Post.
Likely. But it
We
got
don't know
there.
that.
Probably
Nah,
what
that's a
happened
better
was
story. The coyote
Believe
jumps
in the
out of
coyote.
boat 20 feet away from shore and swims. That's not
Yeah.
exciting.
not exciting, but more truthful.
I wish
think.
all the coyotes in DeKalb County or Tucker would just swim to Alcatraz. There's so many.
Can't you get somebody to come in and trap them?
Nope.
In Roswell, you can't kill them, but in Roswell, you're allowed to get like a trapper comes in, and then they take them to like the North Georgia mountains.
Alpharetta.
Yeah, get them out of here.
John Creek.
Sandy Springs. No, I think I take them to like the North Georgia mountains. I
Well,
think
whenever you complain about, well, we took over their land.
I'm glad I don't live next to them people in Florida. Hey, listen, it's really the alligators' land.
Yeah, seriously.
So,
Well, it is.
I'm sorry you
the
lost.
Gators still own it.
Yeah, sorry.
I wouldn't mess with gators.
Sorry you lost your toddler, but we're not going to do anything about it because they were here first.
It always belonged to the Gators.
Exactly. Well, consider your toddler a sacrifice to the
If there was
alligator gods.
one animal you could eliminate from the world, what would it be? I think it'd be alligator for me.
Bees.
I would
mosquito.
choose man.
Mosquito.
Or wasps.
Hold on.
Man?
She said
That's
man.
right.
That's fair. That's fair. Outside of
Yeah,
man.
but then you wouldn't have been around to have
Well-
anything at all.
Whatever.
Would that include woman?
Well, I got to tell you.
No, just man.
Reading the news lately maybe
That's what I'm saying.
would have been a better.
Let's have a,
If you're not there, it didn't happen.
there you go.
That's the important thing to know.
Wherever you are.
You said
There you
animal,
are.
but I'm gonna throw insects and everything in. I'm going to go with Jared Yamamoto, the mosquito, because I don't think that there's like the bees. Yeah, they sting you, but they also
You
I'm
need
saying
the, you
wasps.
need
They
the
do their
mosquitoes
thing.
for the bats.
I don't care about the bats.
But the bats.
To hell
need
with the
something
bats.
else.
To hell with the bats. They'll find something else.
It's a delicate balance.
The bats will find something else.
Specified the tiger mosquito, which isn't native, the one that's out in the daytime. I like the ones that are only out at night, the old school one.
Yeah. Oh, the ones out in the daytime. Are they new?
The good old, the tiger. Well, they're not new, but they're imported.
Like when we were kids, they weren't around. When did they come in? Like the 80s? Oh, those damn 1980s.
90s.
Oh, the 90s.
All that free trade.
You prefer the
Yeah.
the nighttime mosquitoes, huh?
NAFTA or whatever.
Yeah, blame Clinton.
I'm not bringing all sorts of bugs you never even thought of.
Yeah, I
I
blame
like
you.
a lot of things that suck.
Hey, hey, over there with your water.
Yeah, at least just a little bit.
Have a little decorum, for heaven's sakes.
Got all these things over here. Got water, coffee. Got my little board. Sometimes, you set things down in the wrong place.
By the way, I got to the end of that Joan of Arc thing. She was burnt for both reasons: that she was a witch and that she wore men's clothing. Which is where the
which one was first, though? Which one did they cite her?
they're both the same. Also, I didn't know this. They get her up there and they give the sentence, and the bonfire's getting going over there, and immediately she drops to her knees and she disavows everything. And she thinks and then they have to reevaluate because you're supposed to bring somebody back into the church if they disavow everything. And so there was this whole false start thing where they go back, and she thought that once she did that, then they let her go free, but they didn't. They said, no, but you have to go to prison for the rest of your life, and you only get bread and water so you can think about this. And then like 4 days later, they show up in her cell. She's dressed in her men's clothing again. She's like, yeah, I'd rather die.
Yeah.
So they went back out. They did the whole thing again. And now you know the rest of the story.
Page 2.
Hey, for those that listen to the podcast, they now have an answer to that.
It's just kind of nuts, I think. Is it nuts?
Yeah, she had like bipolar or something.
I would think, but then all these things did happen. People
She
like
that can be also very convincing, especially if you're not around something like
Yeah.
that and it's an anomaly.
But she
right?
beca-
Then you're like, wow, this lady's got something.
She became a nuisance to this guy. She got him, she freed this town where you have to be, coronated as king, and she got all that done. And then after that, she got on his nerves. So once the English got her, he was like, yeah, he never brought her up until 20 years later. He brought her up in a speech, and then she became, like the greatest heroine in French history. But for 19 years after it happened, he didn't mention her once because she was kind of an embarrassment.
Because she wore men's clothes.
Well, she was just annoying, I think. Every day she'd march.
Right.
She was like Stephen Miller, but he didn't want to hear it the way Trump does. Every day you'd march in there. Hey, we got to go to war with somebody. Hey, sometimes you have to plan these battles, No,
People
I just
think
heard
she
it.
was schizophrenic, though.
That's
or
what she-
Oh, that's what I
epilepsy.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that probably was something along those lines. But she also got very lucky because she would say, "Hey, hold on, the weather isn't on our side. I'll pray on it," and then the weather would change, and so people would be like, "Well, I don't know. She seems to got something going on here." It's a bad
She
way
had
to
one
go.
of those knees, that would tell you that the weather was good or not.
It's a bad way to go.
Man, her cousin, John the Fearless. We don't hear about him.
Oh no, listen. I've got
a loser.
all these characters. All of these
He
characters.
named himself.
Yeah.
All of these characters are quite interesting. But she was 16. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
It
She
is
just showed- She was a
incredible, yeah.
peasant girl who shows up, said, God's talking to me, wins all these things, and then within, not much later, she's burnt at the stake.
Again, shows you how stupid men can be. 16-year-old starts saying something and she's hot.
By the way, she was a virgin. And they kept checking her
and?
over and over and over again, to make sure that she remained a virgin.
How can you be a virgin still if they keep checking you? You're
What
no
a
longer a virgin.
horrible job.
Things have crossed the plane.
I don't
It's
know.
like no longer virgin.
I don't know.
I'm the virgin
once
checker.
once the English got her, like that somebody's wife went in. We got to check her one more time before we put her on trial. It's quite a fascinating story.
I'm the virgin inspector. Is your daughter here?
It's great history. It's this thing called, I think it's
You're
called
welcome.
The Rest is History. These two guys are great. You can learn in 2 or 3 hours about things, and they're very, very good at what they do. Alex Williams has better news on 75 South in Kennesaw.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. Crash, they had it on the left shoulder. They held all lanes, got it off to the right. This is all 75 southbound at Chastain Road, exit 271. Fire department showed up for a few minutes and were in the right lane. They've since carried on, so all lanes open on 75 South there near KSU at Chastain Road in Cobb County. If you're traveling 85 northbound, I just found new trouble. It's a crash in the second left lane just north of Beaver Ruin Road, exit number 102. That's adding to what's been a slow evening commute with brake lights stretching all the way back to Shallowford Road. Traffic brought to you by MJ the Musical at the Fox Theater. Backed by overwhelming demand, the multiple Tony Award-winning musical MJ returns to the Fox Theater January 27th through February 1st. Tickets are on sale now at BroadwayInAtlanta.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
On air,
Online,
on the app,
where you get your news,
is where you'll win.
Download the WSB radio app now and maybe win $1,000.
Oh my God! The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
5 words, 5 times a day, every weekday.
I just
won $1,000. Just enter the word at WSBRadio.com or on the WSB radio app.
Your next chance to win is tomorrow at 8 a.m.
At All Care Georgia, we recognize that maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about how you look. It's also about feeling good and improving overall health. That's why our physicians and weight loss specialists offer comprehensive weight management plans customized for you. At All Care, we can assist with lifestyle modifications, provide nutritional counseling, and, if clinically appropriate, prescribe weight loss medications like GLP-1s as part of a medically supervised program. Learn more at allcare-ga/weight.
At Ameris Bank, we know it's never just business when it's your business. So we're here to be your partner. Whether you're launching a startup, expanding locations, or managing daily finances at your company, you can do it all with a committed financial partner on your side. Our expert business bankers are ready to empower you on your financial journey. We're Ameris Bank, and we're fiercely yours. Find your local business banker at amerisbank.com/businessbankers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, you're the guy jumping out of the back of the TE certified trucks.
Yeah, that's me. We get concerned calls now and then, but rest assured I'm safe. It's just a picture.
Chris Chandler here. Josh is not only the local owner of TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling, but you're a 4th-generation master electrician.
That's right, and now I spend most of my time teaching our team the values that define a TE technician. To be kind, to be honest, and to work hard.
TE certified, we love your home. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Switch your termite protection to Breda, and your rate is locked in for 10 years. And Breda is proud to sponsor Scott Slade's Georgia every Thursday on Atlanta's Morning News.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Start the new year off on a healthier note by taking Active Liver Supplements from New Nordic every day. Available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com or at your local CVS, ShopRite, Meijer Grocery, or Wegmans.
Is New York City going to be hit by this ice stormy thing that they're predicting this weekend?
When's it supposed to happen? I don't think so.
This weekend.
It's supposed to be Saturday and Sunday.
It's coming down here in the south, probably out of the Midwest somewhere.
That's what it looks like.
Through Monday.
All right, so
it's 18 degrees here now. It's cold, but it's not.
Well, it's not.
Icy.
This is coming to us in the weekend, but Tim and I were just talking. Sometimes we go on YouTube. These sort of, I don't know, are they amateurs? Are they meteorologists?
One of them that's very popular is an actual meteorologist. I don't think the other guy is.
Yeah, and every week, because they need clicks. Like, I'm not saying they're not good at what they do or they don't know anything about, but every week there's something that is the first time it's ever going to happen, and it's going to change the. And so comes like The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Absolutely
because they need
does.
clicks.
They're all over TikTok too.
Yeah, but now that they actually have a real event coming, it's going to be just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tim was saying that like the real meteorologists now are jumping on board. Hey, you don't need to go to those YouTube channels. We got some bells and whistles
This
here.
was the AccuWeather, which is out of Pennsylvania, Penn State's school of meteorology, and they have all the bright colors. They have the guy, but he didn't have that zip that these guys have.
Yeah.
But we're going to get 2 inches of ice. I'm convinced of it.
You're convinced of it. Your meteorological background tells you, sussing this out.
My toe is aching.
Well, there you go. That's
Hey.
that's an
I
inch
just
and a
saw a
half
map
right
of-
there.
I just saw a map.
Joan
2
of Arc.
inches.
Joan of Arc?
What did she
yeah,
say?
she said we're getting 17 inches here.
Oh.
I'd rather
on
have that
Sunday.
than 2 inches of ice because then nothing will work for a month. No power.
For a month?
It'll be
2
a
inches
long
of
time.
ice?
Yeah,
A
it'll be-
month?
It'll be a while.
You think it's going to be a month?
A month?
I think it'd be a
30
month.
days?
He's right. You're not prepared for any of that. It'd be a month. No power.
No, Brian Kemp's got the brine.
We got Brian.
We got Brian.
Brian.
but then Brian can't put a
Kemp.
branch back on a tree, or take a tree off your house.
I don't know what that means. Are
That
you
means
just saying
ice,
words?
ice makes the transformers
makes
explode.
corn.
Yeah.
Corn makes whiskey.
Do you remember the one from the
And
late?
my way makes my woman frisky. What problem do you have with the ice?
Do you remember the one
makes
from
my woman
99 or
chilly.
2000 where you could just hear the transformers exploding all night long?
Right. Listen, I'm from Western New York. I've been through a few ice storms. And then I moved down here, and immediately there was an ice storm
Yes.
when I moved down here in 98.
That's the one.
That's the
You brought a
one.
lot with you.
I did.
Immediately, you moved to Atlanta, and the Falcons.
The Falcons lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, I brought all the mojo. I brought all the Western
Thank
New
you for
York
that.
mojo.
Thank you.
I just don't want to be inconvenienced.
Hey, I got you there. Oh, you just don't want to be inconvenienced.
Right.
Well, you're going to be.
That's not fair.
Well, nothing is.
Still fair.
Nothing is fair.
It's fun. You should get excited. Get a
Yeah.
four-wheeler.
Especially
Used
with
Chipper
Gil.
Jones save Freddie Freeman on a four-wheeler.
Yeah, get
That's
a
right, he sure
four-wheeler.
does.
Get a four-wheeler
Go
on the
out and
ice.
rescue people.
Get Gil out there, and
Then I
got
got to
to
get chains.
do stuff.
We actually found out that pool floats.
All you got to do is hunker down for 48 hours. It passes and your
Well,
life
And it's
goes
fun.
on.
You
Well,
eat.
Yeah.
around
You
this
eat, right? You eat.
Yeah, you eat.
well,
Thank
around
God
this
we have gas. We can cook it.
around this time last year, we had just that brief moment of snow here in Atlanta, and I remember we figured out how to actually like create our homemade sleds, and we found out that pool floats with a little bit of like oil on them.
Yeah.
Fantastic sleds. Fantastic.
Some
Note
KY.
that in your book.
Wait,
Eric.
where'd you get the oil from?
We
Your
just have some
field
around?
guide.
Just laying around?
We had some in the kitchen.
Yeah, a
He had
little
gun oil.
Yeah, some oil. A little oil laying around. Hey, honey, maybe this has a dual use.
Well, the alternative was to use something else.
What, a box?
I don't know if it's FCC friendly or not.
Well, that was the joke I was making. We don't
Hello?
have to. Yeah, he didn't get it. He didn't get the joke.
What?
He farted
This
the show.
happens all the
Oh, he did. It wasn't a burp
We
anymore.
want to burp. We don't want to.
Just go to traffic, please.
You know what?
There's a
I feel
mattress in lanes.
I feel humiliated, and I'm waiting for Jared to finish writing.
No, I like this. I'm gonna
the
make it
words.
No, I'm
Speaking of farting,
That
Alex
is,
Williams.
Hey, how dare you? Are you done with your novel?
I kind of like this. I kind of like milking this out a little bit here. This is great.
I'm sure Alex is enjoying it. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 85 North in Norcross.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. This one's sitting in the second left lane. No help with it yet. 85 northbound between Beaver Ruin Road and Steve Reynolds Boulevard, and that's just making a slow ride even slower starting back around Shallowford Road. Might be some new trouble. I'm looking for it. 285 westbound, the outer loop leaving I-85 through Doraville right around Peachtree Boulevard. We'll see what's blocked there. And a crash blocking at least one lane into cab. Should be clearing, though, I-20 eastbound before Panola Road exit 71. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Oh, there it goes again. I think old Rusty's had her last ride.
Aw, I think you're right. It's time to let her go. But what if she could still do some good?
What do you mean?
Well, we can donate it to the Tommy Nobis Center.
Really?
They take old cars, running or not, and use the proceeds to help people with disabilities find jobs.
So instead of Rusty just sitting in the driveway, she could help someone who needs a job?
Exactly. And donating is easy. They pick it up for free.
That's a great idea.
Donate your vehicle to Tommy Nobis Center and help people with disabilities gain meaningful employment. Visit TommyNobisCenter.org to donate.
Atlanta homeowners, your grades are in. Hi, I'm Deborah Morton of the Agency Atlanta, host of Inside Georgia Real Estate right here on 95.5 WSB. Each Saturday, my show covers Atlanta's residential housing market and all things real estate. I've been thrilled that so many WSB listeners have taken me up on my team's offer of a complimentary home report card. This is a customized analysis on your home, a secret weapon to get more when the time comes to sell. Know your home's strengths and weaknesses, learn how it stacks up against your competition, and the best time to sell. When it's time to move, you'll know how to net more money. Spring selling season has already started, so if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, let me send you the Agency Atlanta's free home report card. It's invaluable information, it's free, and there are no strings attached. Go to InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com today to connect with us at the Agency Atlanta. That's InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com.
A DUI conviction could get you fired, get your license suspended, and increase your insurance rates. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. I recommend you talk to my friend George Stein, the DUI lawyer. Go to GeorgeStein.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Are you dreaming of a fresh new kitchen just in time for the holidays? Taylor Construction is making it easy with their holiday special. 20% off cabinet refacing. Transform your kitchen quickly and affordably, just in time to impress your holiday guests. Let Taylor Construction give your kitchen a stunning makeover before the festivities begin. Call Taylor Construction today at 470-508-7050. That's 470-508-7050. Or schedule online at taylorconstruction.com.
Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. Are you a plumber but looking for a better work-life balance? Superior Plumbing is looking for a few good plumbers to join their team. They offer a stable career with great pay and benefits. More importantly, you can build your career with a trusted company.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story: student walkouts across Metro Atlanta today to protest ICE action around the country.
About 100 Georgia State University students walk out of class today and protest over the Trump administration's immigration crackdown.
What's happening right now will not stand. We will not stand for the barbaric actions of this current administration.
Student Moise Asfar says his family is from Pakistan and he worries about what could happen to them. Logan Castillo believes the immigration enforcement is destroying communities.
I don't think it's lawful or representative of what the United States should be for.
Students at Georgia Tech, Kennesaw State, and Emory also walked out in protest today. In downtown Atlanta, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
41 degrees in Atlanta. Clouds increasing tomorrow before rain moves in, and it could be an icy weekend.
Downed trees and power lines will lead to power outages due to the accumulating ice. It's a good idea to go ahead and prepare for the storm as we get closer to the weekend.
Stay with your severe weather station, 95.5 WSB, for updates throughout the week. Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. This just in, we have breaking news. Former Atlanta Brave Andrew Jones headed to baseball's Hall of Fame. The announcement coming moments ago. Jones won 10 Gold Gloves during his 12 seasons in Atlanta. A new first-of-its-kind school voucher program in Georgia. Governor Kemp opts into the federal program established by the Big Beautiful Bill. It allows taxpayers to contribute up to $1,700 to a state-approved scholarship organization, which will distribute the money to eligible students for private school or other educational items.
Just as we trust Georgians know best how to spend their tax dollars, we also trust families to make the best decisions for their child's education.
Critics worry the program will divert tax dollars away from public schools. Georgia is the 9th state to opt into the program. A man accused of murder in DeKalb County is arrested in Alabama after fleeing in the middle of his trial.
29-year-old Jeremy Collins was on trial for the 2021 murder of Ken Wilson. After failing to reappear in court in the midst of proceedings, the fugitive unit for the DeKalb Sheriff's Office tracked his movements to Birmingham. Collins was located and, with the assistance of the U.S. Marshal Service, taken back into custody. He was treated at a local hospital for injuries sustained in that encounter with law enforcement before being transported to a jail in Alabama. He will now be extradited back to DeKalb County, where he was convicted in absentia and given a life sentence. Graham Carroll, 95.5 WSB.
The Georgia Supreme Court today considers the case of a Lyft driver convicted of rape.
The alleged victim never said she said no. She never said she said stop. None of that. So we don't have what's a typical lack of consent case.
What if she was incapable of saying that? What if she was so intoxicated she was incapable?
Well, what's that standard?
Noah Pines is the attorney for Jerome Booz, who is serving 35 years for raping a Lyft passenger in Cobb County. Booz is appealing the conviction to the state Supreme Court, arguing the law is too vague. Attorneys for the state say a reasonable person could see the college co-ed was too drunk. A 7th oil tanker is captured by the U.S. in the Caribbean. U.S. Southern Command says officials from the U.S. Coast Guard, Navy, and Marines took the tanker without incident. Southcom says the tanker was operating in defiance of President Trump's established quarantine of sanctioned vessels in the Caribbean. Plenty of news coming from the world's biggest streaming service today.
Netflix posting an earnings beat for last quarter, one that included blowout ratings from its Christmas Day NFL games and the final season of Stranger Things. That followed Tuesday's closing bell, but it warned investors to be cautious about the year ahead. One reason, it plans to spend a ton of money, it says, on new movies and new shows. The other reason, Warner Brothers Discovery agreed to its sweetened buyout offer of nearly $83 billion in cash. Netflix buying its studio operations and streaming video properties. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
Second Lady Usha Vance and Vice President J.D. Vance are expecting their 4th child. The announcement comes from the Second Lady's official social media account today. It is 6:34 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Big mess in Doraville, Bill. Crash. Only the far right lane is open. 285 westbound, the outer loop, Peachtree Boulevard, exit 31. You're already stacked up back before I-85 as you come up through Tucker. You can consider 85 south to 400 northbound as an alternate. 85 northbound's not any better. That's still a rough ride from Chamblee Tucker Road up through Gwinnett County, with the crash still in the second left lane before Steve Reynolds Boulevard. And a crash in DeKalb County blocking at least one lane, 20 eastbound before Panola Road. Crash just cleared on the southeast leg of the perimeter. It was 285 eastbound past Flat Shoals, exit 48. That was in the left lane, but everything is back open there. Next report in less than 10 minutes. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
And we check your 5-day forecast now for meteorologist Christina Edwards. And tonight staying clear but very cold, a hard freeze with a low of 27. Tomorrow some clouds roll in, trending warmer with a high of 54. Mainly dry for the first half of the day on Thursday, and then rain showers arrive Thursday morning, and then air cold, not cold enough to support freezing precipitation on Thursday, but that changes over the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we are watching for a potential winter storm. The details won't be made available until late in the week, but stay with us for updates throughout the week. It is 42 now in Noonan, 42 in Midtown Atlanta, and 37 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
D.C. politicians want to enact harmful credit card mandates that could take away your cash back and rewards points. Perks that stretch your budget and make life a little easier. Losing these benefits means less money for your family's everyday essentials like gas and groceries. The perks you rely on could disappear, leaving you with higher costs and fewer options. Tell Congress to guard your card and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
My wake-up call came 3 years ago.
Like many of you out there, I was savoring some time with my parents. It's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. I remember we were preparing a meal and I saw my dad struggling with a boiling pot on the stove. That was the moment I knew I had to get into action on the home care options for my parents. Have you seen some red flags recently with your folks? Like them struggling with day-to-day tasks, being a little confused, having trouble remembering to take their meds. If your aging parents are showing signs, but they want to age in place in the comfort of their homes, please Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta and request a consultative call. It's free and it's a crucial step towards your parents getting what they want and need, allowing you, the child, to do your role and just love them. Google Four Seasons Home Care. That's Four Seasons Home Care.
Yes, Jared Yamamoto, I believe you have an open mic.
I sure do.
You wanted to play for me and the audience?
I think that it's a
for
very
our entertainment purposes.
I feel like it's relevant and topical, and in this business, you want to have both relevance.
That's
and
Shelley's show. Relevant, topical. What's the other thing?
Live, local, topical, relevant.
Yes.
Food reviews.
All right, I'm playing it now.
Hey,
Are you?
Von Hessler. It's perfectly normal to have 7 refrigerators. Lots of people do it. I mean, just look at Howard Hughes. Okay, that's not... what about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Sir, he only had one.
P. Diddy? Anyway,
Yeah.
you get my
P. Diddy.
Now, is this the newest thing? Can people stop mocking me for having a hot tub now? I'm the guy with... I have 4.
No, it's just adding to that
Yeah.
scenario.
I have 4.
I need a fridge for my condiments.
I need another
That is
fridge.
insane.
Yes.
7? You have 4. You want to
I
go
have
up to
4.
7?
No, I'm 4.
You want to go up to 5?
He has 4 and says he needs another one.
And a
which
freezer,
is-
That's what I'm saying.
right?
So you want to go to 5?
I need one. Yes, in a large
insane.
freezer. I need one that is. I can't help it the way I don't
Yes, you
understand
can.
it. You'd have to ask my wife about it. I don't understand all
Why
the
don't
condiments.
you ask your wife about it?
Because
I lived with a mini fridge for 7 years. Remember that apartment you
Yeah,
came and stayed
yeah,
at that one night?
yeah,
Mini fridge.
Yeah, you were a
Half a
single
fridge.
guy. You know.
You
know,
have 2 people in your home.
now.
Yes. So what? Why? Why would you
The
need?
family comes over.
Yeah.
How many refrigerators when your house was at its fullest with 2
Yeah.
boys
Yeah.
and you and your wife? How many fridges did you have?
It was 4.
It's always been 4. Shut up.
It's always been
All
4.
right.
But
always
as
been
the
4.
children left the house, somehow more condiments came into my life. I don't know.
There's 2 of you that live in the house. It makes no sense.
Well, he said even when he had kids, there were still 4.
Yeah.
You
It's
think that you could reduce?
The condiments do expire, too.
Oh, believe me.
I'd like you to go
Can you
dig
tell
through
my
and
wife
find
that?
the oldest one.
Can you tell my wife that
tell your wife
condiments?
that.
We don't speak. But if you guys could,
Maybe when she goes away again, instead of ordering a $40 pizza, you could just make something and use all those special ingredients. That are
Yeah.
well, that seemed very like admonishing.
I'm
of
not
me.
admonishing.
Well,
I'm
I
just
think it
suggesting.
sounded like you were
about
admonishing
spending
me.
$50 for a pizza.
Well, it was just the tone, maybe.
Yeah.
But you do have all
But
the...
you try to be helpful, is what
Yes.
you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Listen, I don't buy I don't buy anything in my house, really, at all. It says this is if you have something to
then
say.
you can't complain.
Do you
It's
cook?
like a
What do
vote.
you cook when you cook?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
He doesn't cook.
I don't cook.
He
You
puts
never cook? Like, do you cook
meat
out
in
on
a
the
bread.
grill?
No, Jane takes care of that.
Well, you don't grill?
No, I don't grill.
No, Eric's not a griller. Can you imagine
griller.
him grilling? I can't.
It's not as difficult
It's
as
not
you think.
working.
It won't flip. Wait, can you imagine? Can you imagine me
Who
like
touched this last?
one of those, I'm
little
the
apron?
chef,
Yeah,
aprons.
exactly.
Chris the chef.
You're
yeah.
not by law required to wear a goofy apron.
I'm not that kind of guy. I don't. You know what else I don't do?
You don't flip burgers?
I don't think it's fun to smoke cigars and play poker either. I'm not a guy. I'm not like that.
I don't do either of
My
those
wife
things.
is a good cook, so why wouldn't I? I'm going to take over and destroy the steaks because it's outside.
Well,
Wouldn't
you
make
let
any
it-
sense.
Let them rest for an hour, come to room temperature, get your fire right, use the charcoal, get it ready to go.
Food to me shows up on a plate, and it's ready
Brought
to be
by my wife.
Yes.
brought by my wonderful wife, who, by the way, likes that. I would be taking
this
it
isn't
away from
this
her.
This shouldn't be a sort of masculine sort of
How about that?
situation.
Why
Food
do
is
I?
a nuisance in general. My
Yes.
feeling is, I have
you're
to
talking
do
to the right
this. It's a
person for
chore.
Yes, it is.
If you could take a capsule, it's like that's what you need. You don't need to eat. I would do it.
I would absolutely
My palate's
do
not
it.
refined enough to. enjoy
Every once in a
things
while, have a little ice cream just for fun. But I would love that. I don't like the whole process of food, and then then it all ends up the same. When you sit down and empty your guts out. So it's just like the whole process to me is
What
disgusting.
do you think of that, chef?
Well, you might as well you might as well enjoy it while it's going down.
I do enjoy it because
I
my
enjoy
wife is a
both.
good cook. I'm not a good cook. Why would I all of a sudden? Hey, I'm a guy. We're outside. I'll do it.
Well,
What's
you can
that
watch
big-
a YouTube video and learn how to cook a steak.
Yeah, it's the whole thing with the propane and the blah blah
Not
blah.
propane, charcoal.
Oh, well, then I gotta light it with the thing.
How about that? Wouldn't you like to wear that apron right there? Look.
Oh, the one that says
Jared with his
liberal.
apron.
Well, yeah.
Well, it says with the barbecue sauce.
No, I get it. Because you thought I was saying the way I vote. That's hilarious. That's what I like. I like a good comedy sketch on your apron. That makes me howl. You ever go to somebody's party and their apron says something funny and just like 2 hours later you're like, I can't stop laughing. That apron is so funny.
Tim bought me some punny dish rags one year for Christmas. There's one hanging up on the stove now. It says, I like big bunts.
There we go. Yeah, see?
I forgot I did that.
I have 2 aprons. One I found on the ground outside of a Dunkin' Donuts. It's a Dunkin' Donuts
you
apron.
are a sad woman.
Well,
Yes.
that's
And
cool.
then-
That's cool.
So they quit.
It
Somebody
is cool.
Yeah,
And
somebody
the other
quit.
one- yeah, somebody quit.
Meanwhile, somebody just like threw it on the ground.
You have their name
I
tag.
hate this place.
And then I have a Starbucks one that I got when I worked at Starbucks.
And this is what you grill with? Or do you
That's
just
what
walk
I do
around the
everything in.
house?
I bake in it. I cook in it. I fry in it.
Have sex in it.
Hell yeah.
Show up at the door with only the apron on. Hello, Joe.
The one that
I've got
she found in the
dessert ready.
dumpster.
You run on Dunkin' Donuts.
Donuts
Get
one.
your-
Oh yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he'd want to know that I got it. He's more discerning than I am.
I found a pair of pants in a dumpster.
It's like I have that like lotion. I think that it's gone now. But I never told him that I
no.
found it
You
at the
did not
dumpster.
get lotion out of a dumpster and use it.
If it was sealed, why not?
Yeah, it was sealed.
Oh my goodness gracious! Can people
really good.
George, am I right? No class left in this country.
No.
Yeah, people are just like
lotion. No.
dumpsters.
You know who doesn't have the class? The person that threw it away.
Yeah.
Wait, how
I
is
have
it?
class
You were
'cause I'm using the
applying.
product.
You were applying dumpster lotion to your body.
Hell
You have
yeah.
no
Off the side.
respect. Skipped it off
I
the
know.
side.
I have more respect for the
It was
product.
probably bacon grease.
So
Somebody
you do
just
know
put
that-
it in there.
How would it be? How would you know it's sealed? Like I have so many questions. Like
What would have a
Well,
seal
it
on it?
pops, you
because
know?
the pump thing was down and locked.
But
Yeah.
can somebody relock that though?
Nah, it's
No.
impossible.
So that can't be done.
Well, and also, okay, so listen. Let's say
It's
someone
beyond
did
the
use it.
abilities of man.
Let's say someone did use it. What has it been? How has it been contaminated?
What if they had scabies?
Yeah.
Well,
You don't
that
know
stuff
what
when
they
it's
put in
really
there.
old does grow bacteria. You have to be careful with
Yeah. It
makeups
wasn't
and
old.
lotions.
She wiped the tip.
You don't know what they put in there. Ooh, this is great for my skin.
Maybe they've gotten to the
Smells
point
like
where
bleach.
they would just like photograph you. Hey, just put stuff in there. That lady will come again. Seriously,
Hell yeah.
hilarious.
I would wave at it. Hi. Thank you.
I would
I
play
have
that game.
never
Anything.
removed.
It's like a
I-
series of
Yes.
of traps. See which one she collects.
I have-
names.
I
Where
found-
she-
I
where does
got
she
a,
draw the line?
I got a. I did find a giant bag of like just donuts that I did not take.
Oh well, you do
I
have a
do have a
line.
line.
Good.
It's nice to know you have a line.
Duncan
thought-
used to
I was
throw
like-
them away in flour bags, and we would go down there at like 2 or 3 in the morning and get the giant bag and then drag them to the park and throw them everywhere. And then
Yeah.
eat some.
Okay, so you found. Oh, you did eat
Throw
some
these
as well.
donuts everywhere.
Throw them everywhere.
Yeah, well, it was
boy,
fun.
teenagers. Well, they just know how to
College.
have a good. Oh boy. So you were in your 20s when this
Yeah,
happened.
early 20s.
Just throwing donuts around
Yeah.
the woods.
No, the town park.
We're destroying things.
Well, they're donuts. They're
I
soft.
know. I know.
It is funny. Just throwing donuts.
Birds will eat
That's
them.
why I'm saying, never allow a teenage, like anything, near your home. Always go to that meeting and say no, because, teenagers are teenagers. That's fine. Be a teenager, but I remember being a teenager. Stay away from my
You
neighborhood.
can't help it. Those hormones are all crazy.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I had some great times as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize what being a teenager is about and don't want any Like,
so no bowling alley near your house.
No apartment
bowling alley.
complexes.
There are no teenagers at bowling alley.
Don't they
a teenage pickleball park. There'd be nobody there.
Yes, get these pickleball teenagers
Teenage
out of
book
my
club.
neighborhood. It's a menace. Alex Williams says there is unfortunately a crash on 285 West in Doraville.
Yeah, a scattered one here, Eric. Only a right lane or two sneaking by. 285 westbound, the outer loop, Peachtree Boulevard, exit 31. You're slow back into Tucker. It's already having a negative impact on 85 north and south, trying to get onto 285, while 85 north, that's still a slow ride, all due to this crash. Police just arrived to it in the second left lane before Steve Reynolds Boulevard, exit 103. You're jammed up back to Chamblee Tucker, and been dealing with trouble in the work zone into Cobb County. A crash blocking at least one lane, 20 eastbound before Panola Road, exit 71, jamming up the ride from 285. Traffic brought to you by Intuit TurboTax Expert Assist. TurboTax is redefining tax season with the opening of expert stores and offices nationwide, merging cutting-edge AI with local expertise for a stress-free experience. Find your local tax expert at TurboTax.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Mark Arum. Like in a movie, I could see that being a thing, like where the world leaders get on a call and be like, all right, let's just...
the final episode of Diplomat.
Getting you through your morning.
Exactly. Like, let's just divide up the world. Mark Arum. Trump, you get the Western Hemisphere. China, you get Asia. And Europe goes to Putin.
Mark Arum. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. 95.5 WSB. Atlanta's News and Talk.
Dave Baker here for Randall Brothers. You know, I talk to a lot of quality contractors and builders every week, and I ask them, how do you manage to get all the right materials delivered to your site? The answer is always Randall Brothers. Turns out, that's what Randall Brothers does. Make sure you have the right materials delivered to the right place, hassle-free. And they've been doing that for over 140 years. With the widest selection of quality building materials delivered to your build site with no hassle, it's no wonder Randall Brothers is trusted by the pros. See more at randallbrothers.com.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 comes.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 2 free with your card. Limit 8. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Here's your retirement to-do list. Analyze market history, track interest rates, understand AI's impact, watch midterm election volatility, plan out income, manage tax rates, evaluate healthcare, and time Social Security correctly. Sound exhausting? Well, you could just work with Capital Investment Advisors and let our team handle all of it for you. If you're nearing retirement, don't manage all these decisions alone. Visit yourwealth.com. That's YOUR, wealth.com.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
If your basement shows any signs of water damage, AquaGuard Foundation Solutions can help. They'll find the permanent solution your basement and crawl space needs to stay dry year-round. Visit aquaguard.net for a free inspection today. Remember the name. AquaGuard.
Hi, I'm Chuck Gemmel, Service Manager of Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. I make sure you get complete transparency every time you get your Lexus service at Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Come and visit us today and see for yourself, or give us a call at 800-NEW-LEXUS.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. If you're over 55 and with one of the big three carriers, like Verizon, you may notice they don't talk much about their 55-plus discounts. That's so customers like you keep paying their regular higher rates to boost their bottom line. You deserve better service, with 100% US-based experts, better value, with plans starting at $20, and a company that's built for people 50 plus, like me. Not convinced? Give your current carrier a call, ask about the 55 plus plan you've earned, see how long it takes to get a real person on the line, and if they try to talk you out of it. But if you want something better, call Consumer Cellular. We've got the same great coverage, and our US-based experts can get you switched in about 20 minutes. Switch now to Consumer Cellular and get your second month free for a limited time. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com for your second month free.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
All right, is the video on yet?
It is on.
Is it on me?
Should be,
okay,
yeah.
there it is. Oh, see, there I am. Does Autumn see it? Autumn, do you see this? Is Autumn back, or did she
I'm here.
forget when we came back?
I'm here.
Which can happen.
I'm here.
You know, it's the perimenopausal thing.
I understand.
I'm here.
I'm
here.
This is hand sanitizer gel, and Jared Yamamoto has relocked it. It was open for long.
Resealed, yes.
He resealed it down, like you said, that the top was in such a way that it could never be put back like that.
Well, I never said never.
Well, you said that's why
I've
you
never ever said never.
You did once say never ever.
No, I've never ever said
One
never.
time you said never ever.
I've
I think
never
you
said it.
Then you said never never.
I've
One
never
time
said
you
it.
did.
Never.
That's beside the point. We can argue about that.
It has been
tomorrow.
resealed.
It's been resealed, and you said that's why the lotion that you got out of the dumpster that you put on your body was okay because it was sealed and there was no way to reseal it. Yet Jared Yamamoto has proven that there is a way to reseal it.
Now, first of all, if we're going to be accurate,
You were applying dumpster lotion, and I want you to your body, and I want you to recognize.
And your children's bodies.
Yeah, probably.
Garbage.
You didn't tell them. You didn't tell them it was dumpster
Now, listen,
lotion.
If you had a friend that bought some lotion and said, this just isn't my style, like, do you want it? Would you take it?
If they had
All right, so
never
there you go.
used it.
No, if they had used it.
No. Oh, if they had used it. No, I would not.
All right, I
No,
would.
I would not.
Where was the
sure, thank
dumpster? You didn't point that out.
CVS.
All right. So did they threw it away outside there, or a customer did?
No, I think it was like things get returned, maybe, I don't know.
So I'm thinking about you getting things out of dumpsters, and I realized, and I thought to myself, well, she's not very tall. That means she's in the dumpster.
Oh, it has.
You're
they
not
have
reaching
the side
in.
panels. They have those doors that open on the side.
So you don't get in.
She opens the dumpster.
No, I don't go on the top. I don't go over the edge.
It's like confession at church.
Yeah, you
what
look
are your
in there.
What are your dumpster sins?
I don't dig through.
6 Hail
I
Marys
just
full
look
of
on the surface
lotion.
and see if there's anything that's
Okay,
there.
I thought you were
know.
jumping inside, and I was wondering if you were wearing your galoshes. That's all.
No, but I do go over and I go like that so that if there's like raccoons or even a person back there, like I'm coming. Here I come.
You ever see a person back there? Like,
I have seen
hey,
a
this is
person.
my dumpster.
I made some lotion for you.
I haven't seen him in a while. He's been around before in Crofton.
You got to be careful on him. You don't want to cross his tracks there. That's his territory.
Greg,
That's
how are
his
your
dumpster.
dumpsters in New York? Do you go looking in them?
Yeah, Greg, you ever get a little extra out of the dumpster?
We don't have alleyways here, so there aren't a lot of dumpsters. There's just trash bags on the sidewalk.
Just trash bags
So
everywhere.
You kind of kick them and see what falls out. I've never had anything good. I did have a rat run into my ankle once, though.
Well, that's the New York City experience, right?
Yeah.
Are there more rats now than when you first arrived?
There's supposed to be less. The one thing that Mayor Adams apparently did, he appointed a rat czar.
Yeah.
And I guess the rat population is down a bit.
Okay.
Well, Mom Donnie's going
I
to make
guess.
everybody take 10 rats into their apartment.
Well, bring them back.
How's it going, Mom we got to go, but how's it going with Mom Donnie so far?
I don't know. It's so early. It's been
Yeah.
like 2 weeks. He's lost a few legal things, and he's already starting with a deficit in the budget, so a lot of the things he wants to do, he can't do.
Well, we'll see how it goes, right? Wishing him the best of luck, aren't you? You live up there. You got to.
Sure, I don't necessarily want him to fail.
Yeah.
I think he's, I still think he's a guy who just wanted to be famous, and this is the path he chose.
But if he succeeds, it means everything I've ever thought all my life is wrong.
Do you call him the nickname Commie Mamdani?
No, that's not the part that bothers me. It's just the fact that he's smug and a grifter.
All right, we got to go. Music says we got to go. Shelley Winter's up next. We'll be back
date with the
tomorrow.
dumpster.
Shut your pie hole.
Dumpster hole.
No. Good luck with your next dumpster run.
Thank you so much.
I'm with you.
I'll send you something.
We're back tomorrow.
I'll send you a refrigerator if I find it.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
No condiments, though. Got enough.
No condiments.
All right, we got to go. We're back tomorrow, 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us. But until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
Oh, he's pissed.
6:56 in the traffic center.